Oh, that's the perfect picture. Okay. So, I have played this game more times than I can count. And what we're going to be doing here is playing each saga in one fell swoop. And we're going to start, obviously, from the beginning, like any story. We're going to play the Saiyan Saga, which personally is probably like one of my favorite arcs, to be honest. It's a great arc with probably some of my favorite fights, but we'll talk about them when we get to them.
Dad.
Do a little image training every now and then to make sure I don't get too rusty. Time to see what I can do. And you're just the guy to help me do that.
Awesome. I'm going to try not to talk over cutscenes too much. That way, you could, like, kind of get immersed in me in case it's your first time.
Give me all you got.
We got combos. We got combos. You know, just for fun, let me see if I could beat him without getting hit. Okay.
You're as strong as ever, Piccolo.
Do you think this is some sort of game?
What? No way! I know it's not a game. I'm just really pumped to fight you.
Oh, that was close. I almost got hit there. I think that, me personally, when I was younger watching this, undeniably my favorite character was Piccolo. I used to, not that I don't anymore, but I just used to think he was such a cool guy, such a cool character. Like a really stoic kind of character. He just, like, who you just really wanted to like. Uh-oh. Oh, I got hit. Ooh.
Give me all you got.
Man, it feels weird not being able to transform and use some of the moves that I usually move. We'll probably unlock a few moves just for simplicity's sake. Nothing too crazy. Just a few of the moves that characters used a lot, like for Vegeta we'll get the Gallic Gun and the Big Bang attack. You know, stuff that you'd expect to see. Super getting it doesn't have as much range as I think it does. Go away. There we go. Beat him. What an opening. There's Raditz, Gohan, Piccolo, Vegeta. Oh my god, it's going too fast. It's going way too fast for me to... The Saiyan Invasion. Glad I spelled Saiyan right, cause on the thumbnail and stuff, because I would be really annoyed if I didn't spell it correctly. Yeah, I do well and truly love the Saiyan Saga, like, a lot. Because I feel like it has good escalation in power compared to current arcs where characters will leap and bound over their own power. Like, for example, currently, well, not currently, but I guess more recently, Goku got, like, I swear it's like 4 or 5 times stronger in the Tournament of Power alone, and still almost wasn't strong enough to beat Jiren, because without Frieza and 18, or sorry, 17, probably would have lost. But
things will be different on the next planet.
Since Raditz is our
Mark my words,
our first fight, I guess, is what I'll say.
Wait,
we're gonna talk about Raditz a lot. That's what we'll do. Is when we're fighting a character, we'll talk specifically about that character.
You have a brother? I didn't think there were any Saiyans left.
But I'm gonna wait to talk about it. I'm gonna wait till the cutscene's done and stuff.
Us, the rest of the universe will be ours in no time. The fact that he's your brother doesn't exactly fill me with confidence. What planet was he sent to? I think it's called Earth. But now that I think about it, I haven't heard anything about him taking control of it. Damn that Kakarot, what the hell is he doing?
Attack of the Saiyans.
Dad? Dad?
I just spilled a fucking pop. Luckily, it wasn't that full, so.
Dad, we better head home or Mom's gonna be really mad at us.
Okay, we're okay.
Sorry for getting a bit carried away, Gohan. I was fighting somebody super strong.
Super strong?
Yeah, a guy going by the name of Piccolo.
Piccolo?
Yeah, well, he used to be called Demon King Piccolo, and he was real bad to the bone. He's the strongest guy I've ever fought in my whole life. I don't think anybody's gotten me more pumped up than him. I want to fight him again, so I'm hoping to get stronger, and soon.
I'd be afraid to fight someone like that.
You know, I'd bet you'd be just fine if you trained yourself up a bit.
I don't think Mom would like that very much.
Ah, that's right. I totally forgot that Chi-Chi asked us to get some ingredients for her. How could I not remember that? Think. What all did she need again?
Oh, I think she wanted some fish and apples, Dad.
Oh, yeah, right. Let's just see if we can't find us some apples around this place.
Okay, I'll go look.
Gohan sure is full of energy.
Okay, we're in the gameplay. But yeah, I played this game more than a few times. Probably more than I really should. But yeah, I really like the Saiyan Saga for a lot of reasons. It's just memorable to me, I guess.
Over here.
Let's try to find one more. What do you say?
Leave it to me.
Hey, it looks like you found an apple tree. Gohan looks like he's having a blast.
Oops.
Hey now, don't go wandering too far. Now, where did that son of mine run off to? Safe to say he couldn't have
Where
gone
is your
that
life,
far.
Goku? It was funny that him, like, just leaving his family got so bad that they kind of had to retcon it. That he would come back in between training and stuff to, spend time with his family. which I think is kind
Where
of
did
funny.
that son of mine run off to?
Okay, where did actually
Say
did
he
Gohan
couldn't
run
have
off to?
gone
Let me find
that
him real
far.
quick. I think he's over here somewhere.
Dad, over here! Over here!
Wow, Gohan, you're a regular bloodhound.
Oh, there he is. Wait, where actually is this kid? Oh, there he is. Oh, there he is. Okay.
All right, this ought to be enough.
But,
Oh yeah, we've got plenty of
Goku
apples
was
now.
always an interesting character to
Thanks
me
for
in the,
finding these, Gohan.
at least up to the start of Dragon Ball Super. I feel like his character somewhat took a nosedive.
Kinda tired now, though.
I get it.
No, I wouldn't say
And I
that,
don't
but I would
blame
say
you.
his character changed for the worse.
Okay.
Vegeta as well to some degree,
First,
but not
we
as
need
much
to
as
find a spot
Goku.
to fish.
Okay.
Or
walk
Kakarot, as
too
I like to
fast.
say.
You got it.
But I'm gonna call
Try
him
to keep
Goku
up,
for the
though.
time being. As to not, confuse anything. But, oh, look at that. Oh, never mind. I thought I got, like, stuck on him. Let me see if I can real quick. Oh, what the heck? Oh, a dragon. Flew up ahead. That's one thing that is, one of the many, retcons. Because, Beerus said that he killed all the dinosaurs. But, like, obviously there's
Must
dinosaurs
have gotten
around.
split up.
Gohan, you're gonna kill me, dude. You better start walking. Yeah, a funny thing is that, since I have the
What's
DLC,
wrong, Gohan?
theoretically I could go into it right now and unlock every transformation, but I'm not going to.
Tired. I can't walk
Because,
anymore.
For one, you're really not supposed to.
Man, you get tired pretty easy,
And
don't
for two,
you?
the game treats it like you've already
I guess
played
I
through
can carry
everything.
you if you
So
want.
like Vegeta and
Hooray!
Goku will already know each other, and Vegeta will be in his other armor, and Goku will have the tags removed off his
Hey, you
off his
perked right
clothes,
up.
off his gi.
Were you trying to trick your old man?
Don't really know why I'm playing through this game
You're
again.
one spoiled
I just
kid,
kind of
you
feel
know
like
that?
it because I was thinking about it, and I was like, man, you know what? That'd be pretty chill
So,
to just sit down and play through
what
this,
do you want to be when you grow up?
play through Dragon Ball Z and talk about it. Because I like to talk about
I
Dragon
want
Ball
to
Z.
become a great scholar.
We'll talk about everything when we get
You're
to
a
it.
weird one, aren't you?
When it comes up in the story,
Well,
we'll talk
I
about
definitely
fusion,
can't help you with your
Saiyan
studies or anything
transformations,
like that.
techniques that
But
characters
if you're
use,
ever looking to toughen up, I'm your
clothes
man.
that characters wear, and then never wear
Fighting is
again.
too
Goku
scary
in the
for
Yard Jet
me.
outfit, just wear it, please.
Come to think of it,
Just one
this
time.
is your first time fishing, isn't it?
Yep, it
We'll talk
is.
about characters when they show up.
Then let me
and
show
what I
you
think
how I
about
used
them.
to do it back when I was your age.
Yeah, we'll talk
It'll be
about
fun.
we'll be talking about a lot of stuff here.
We should be able to catch something here. All right, let's get started.
But what are we gonna fish with? We don't have any rods.
Nobody said anything about a rod, did they? Who needs one of those pesky things when you've got a tail?
My tail? I can use that to fish?
Yep. By dipping your tail in the water, you can feel the fish moving around. Pretty neat, huh? It's really easy once you get the hang of it. I mean, I haven't done it in a while since I don't have a tail anymore. But when I told my friend Bulma about it, she actually made me a makeshift tail to fish with. Can you believe it? Nice!
Oh, okay.
So what do you say? Let's catch us some fish.
Okay, this is one thing that I do think is weird.
I'm pretty sure
Like,
there's a good
Goku
spot
basically shoves a
somewhere
tail up
right
his
around
butt.
this place.
You'll see in a second. It's I don't know. It's weird to me. Yeah, I don't get that. Sus. But
All right.
another thing that I do think is I want to see happen is Goku and Vegeta getting their tails back, because I feel like Super Saiyan 4 popping up would be like in canon again would be crazy. Would be insane to see, because it's not like those forms are weak. They are quite strong.
Got them, Dad.
Yeah.
Even though it's a horrible, horrible way of
this one.
trying to power scale them, because the power scaling
this
in
fishing
itself
is
is
really
weird, but
working
so
up
is
an
in regular
appetite,
Dragon
you know
Ball.
what I
But
mean?
in Dragon Ball
Let's eat some
Heroes,
of these fish. I mean,
Super
we
Saiyan
got
4
plenty.
does fight regular Goku and holds his own pretty well.
I'm a little hungry too.
You know, and Goku's in blue, which is his strongest form. and they do clash pretty pretty
What do you
evenly.
say?
So I think that it would be
grilled fish.
Okay. Time
you know,
to grill up some
something that
fish.
people could accept, saying that Super Saiyan 4 is stronger than the God transformations, because Saiyans in general are ridiculously powerful. I'm honestly surprised that no other members of Goku's race, the Saiyans, got as strong as Goku and Vegeta themselves. I feel like some Saiyans were slowly on the precipice of becoming like that, but they just never did, for whatever reason.
I'm stuffed.
Like, for example,
Is there anything
Bardock.
better than some fresh fish in your belly?
I don't think it's canon,
Think I
but there
ate
is
too much,
a
though.
thing called Episode of
Well, if you want to
Bardock,
be as big as your dad,
where instead of him
you're gonna have to eat
dying
a lot of
by
this stuff.
Frieza, he gets like teleported
Right.
away and gets sent back in time, and he becomes a Saiyan. He becomes a Super
I
Saiyan,
had fun today, Dad.
which
You
is
know,
interesting because his
I
power
had
level
fun today,
actually
too.
wouldn't be that high
Thanks for your help.
as a Super Saiyan,
I'll
because
teach
his
you how to
power
fish
level
next
is
time
less
so we
than
can do it
10,000.
together.
Because
Okay.
King Vegeta
I
was
can't wait.
had a power level of 10k, and people said, "Oh, you know, you're almost as strong as King Vegeta." So, I would say he's roughly at about that 950 to 10k. As a highball, he's easily like that 10k is where he's probably about at.
I bet you'd be.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Dad.
that's one thing that we won't mess
I
with
meant to
his
tell
community
you.
board.
I found this while you were fishing. I don't really know what it is, but here, you can have it.
Really? Thanks, Gohan.
Okay. But as I was saying, I'm like just surprised that
Should we head home now?
some characters, some of the previous Saiyans never got as strong as Super Saiyans, which I think is interesting, because that's why Frieza killed them all. Because if left alone, a lot of them probably would have become Super Saiyans,
Here
or at least
goes.
graduated to somewhat near that level.
Nimbus!
Speaking of characters that have like sort of died off, the Nimbus.
Hang on tight.
You know, after Goku learns to fly, you don't really see it that much anymore.
It's a dinosaur.
I think he used it once in Super, which was kind of cool because he couldn't fly for plot reasons, I think.
Bye.
So he called Nimbus and flew on Nimbus, which was pretty cool to see. But,
Flying Nimbus is super fast.
having a
I've been
flying
riding
Nimbus
this
would be
old thing since I
super
was
cool.
just a little kid.
Oh crap. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. That's funny.
Only those with a pure heart can ride it. That explains why you've got no problems there.
Yeah, this is
I think
fun.
that's interesting. Because, with the pure heart thing, we'll talk about it when we get to it. We'll talk about it when we get to it. I don't want to jump the gun and talk about stuff we haven't talked about. Oh, we'll talk about
Hey,
Chi-Chi.
Chi-Chi, we're
Let's
back.
talk about
And we
Chi-Chi.
got food.
Hi, Mom.
I don't want to talk about Gohan and Goku yet because their character development is long, but we'll talk about certain points of their character development as they show up. But let's talk about Chi-Chi,
Goku. It shouldn't have taken you so long
because she's
to
one of the
gather
characters that somewhat
ingredients.
stays the same.
Yeah, sorry
I
about
think
that.
a lot of people
We
miss
did
the
some
joke
training,
with
too.
Chi-Chi, because she's supposed to be, she's a country bumpkin is what she is.
You're
You know,
supposed
she lives
to
super far away
introduce-
from the city,
That's today.
and like she's kind of like a stereotypical Asian mom,
Of
where she's
course.
overbearing on her children and wants them to be doctors and scholars and this and that, and be super smart.
Sorry about that.
And
Promise I'll remember next time.
like, you know, it's kind of like how like
Forget
Asian parents
it.
would be like, oh, you leave, you know, come back to you, doctor, you know, things like
What are
that.
you
That's supposed to be
waiting
the joke.
for? Get in here. I need to get cooking right away.
And that's the joke, is like she's a sort of like stereotypical Asian mother who's like constantly standing over her children, telling them what to do.
Now then, I'll
Which I
just
think is
take
a joke
these
a lot of people
ingredients
miss.
and whip you up something tasty.
Wait, what? But one thing that I think is interesting about Chi-Chi is that You'll notice throughout the series is that obviously her character
Hi.
Gotcha.
changes over the course of the show. Like if you look at her now and you look at her later on in future sagas, she is looks noticeably older. Her and Bulma both.
This is the stone. Krillin beat me then.
Okay. But I think that is funny
All right, I'm
and interesting
finished.
how character
Here are your
designs do
lunches.
change. It's funny
Dig
because
in
the only thing that
whenever
really
you're
changes
hungry.
about her is what she's
Thanks,
wearing and her
Gigi.
hairstyle.
Your stuff's the best.
Because if you really look
gets
at her
the blood
face,
pumping and the
it
muscles
almost
moving,
I feel
right,
like it stays the
Gohan?
same in between every arc, minus like just a few lines here and there.
Later, Chi-Chi. We're off to see Master Roshi.
Wait a second. Are you forgetting something, Goku? I thought you had something for Gohan.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And here's what we'll be talking about
Oh, what
now:
a neat little ball.
Dragon Balls.
That little ball on top there? It's
The
a
name of the
Dragon
show.
Ball. I got it from my grandpa after he died. But that's not all you got from him. You were also named after him.
Really?
Oh my, Gohan looks so handsome.
It'll be like he's watching over you whenever you wear that hat. So take real good care of it, okay, Gohan?
Yeah, I will. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad.
All right, we're leaving for real this time.
Goku, don't let anything happen to our little Gohan. And Gohan, be on your best behavior.
I will, Mom. Bye.
I want you both home by supper, you got it?
But okay, let's talk about Dragon Balls for a second. I both like them and hate them at the exact same time because with the Dragon Balls we could do things that other series really can't. Like for example, bringing a character back from the dead. But that's also one reason why I hate the Dragon Balls because of them, characters don't really have consequences. Like for example, like Piccolo could die, or not Piccolo actually, because he has something to do with Dragon Balls. That was the worst example. Like Krillin could die. Say Krillin dies again, you just wish him back with the Dragon Balls. And I think that's kind of annoying. I think that like when characters die, they should die, and then their death should have weight to it and should mean something. Because like, I swear, literally every single character that's a good guy has died. Trunks has died. Goku's died. Gohan has not died. Interestingly enough, Piccolo has died.
But he's super strong.
Who else has died?
Though it's a real shame.
Vegeta
he's kind
has
of a
died.
massive pervert. Yeah, he was my rival
Frieza
at the
has
time,
died.
But now he's my best friend.
Is
Krillin has
strong,
died.
just like
Chaozu has
you?
died. Tien has died.
Seriously, out of all the guys I know,
I think Chaozu and Krillin have both died like twice each. But
she was looking for the Dragon
that's one thing that I
Balls
both
when she
love
ran
and
into
hate.
me. And we ended up going on
Because the
adventures together.
Dragon Balls do
If we
present
hadn't done
interesting
that,
situations,
I probably wouldn't have
but
met
also
Master
they
Roshi and the others.
can rob the story of
see.
consequences. Like for example, Boo. We're not going to talk about Boo actually. We'll talk about Boo when we get there. I want to talk about characters when we get to them. And speaking of characters who we'll talk about,
Goku!
someone's coming up who we'll talk about.
Oh,
For now,
and who's this
let's talk
little
about
guy?
Bulma for a second.
Meet my
I
son.
like Bulma's character a lot actually. I think she's a good character
Yeah,
because
wild, huh?
obviously she's one of
Nice
the
to meet you.
Dragon Ball originals, I guess. That's what I'll call her.
Nice to meet you too.
And I feel like her character is one that has really evolved and grown as the show has gone
So you named him
gone
after your grandpa,
gone on through the years, but has still stayed
Yeah.
stayed the same.
Suits him, don't you think?
Like she's changed but stayed the same, which is a good thing because when characters change, we want it to be like a gradual thing and them just not change in 10 seconds, like some characters
Goku.
do.
Have you been training lately?
Well, not as much as I want to. Chi-Chi gets pretty angry if I train too much, you know what I'm saying?
Also
Right.
Krillin. I love Krillin.
Yeah, I haven't
I think
trained
he's a great
myself
character.
either.
I wish he got a little bit more
Piccolo
love.
taken care of. Things
Maybe
have
a
been
win or
pretty
two under
quiet.
his belt. Maybe not
Hey,
against some
you
like
two. What are you
Moro
talking
or
about?
something like that, but just like a
Nothing
win
really.
against some like tough opponents, I guess.
You two were talking
Because
about how you've
one
both
thing that I
been
like that
slacking
Super
off on
has
your
done a little
training.
bit was try and
Guess there's no
curb
fooling
the
you,
power
is
creep by
there,
saying
Master
like
Roshi?
some characters are
It would
smart
seem
enough
you've
to
both
outsmart
forgotten that
powerful
training is
opponents.
a
Like for
daily
example,
activity,
Hit is not as strong as
something you do
Goku, but he's
only
able to
on special
outsmart him.
occasions. You should be
18
moving,
and
learning,
Krillin were able to
playing,
outsmart Goku.
eating, and resting every day. That's the way of the turtle school.
Those are two really good examples where
Can't argue
characters
with you
are
there.
monumentally
Now,
weaker than their
make
opponent,
sure you two
but they
never
were
forget
still
your daily
I wouldn't say
training.
it's monumentally
I've
weaker,
got a
but you know what I
little
mean, just
challenge
weaker in
for
general.
you.
But was still smart enough to outsmart their opponents,
Come
or
report
just
back to me
outskill
once
them, I
you've
guess,
finished
because
your training.
Yes,
like,
sir,
you know.
Master Roshi.
I just think
Yes,
that's
sir,
an
Master
interesting
Roshi.
dynamic
Now,
where
time to get
characters
back
have
to
to
my
outsmart their
usual
opponent instead of
enjoyment.
just brute forcing their way through them. Man, I can't tell there, but it looks like Goku's got like his classic black shirt on under that. Looks really cool. I wish that they had that, because at the start of Z, you'll notice that Goku doesn't actually have a wait, does he actually have his black shirt? No, he doesn't. Okay, yeah, he doesn't. That'd be really cool if he did, because at the start of Z, he doesn't have the blue getup. He has the black. I think his wristbands are still blue, but his shirt is black, and so is his belt. And I think his boots are still blue.
I gotta take
And
care of some stuff
all right,
first.
buddy.
Nothing
And
for me
his
over here.
the V of his shirt was higher up on his neck. Like it didn't go so low to the to his thing, because you can see there it's about almost touching his, almost like his belly button, but it used to almost like be closer to his neck, like a normal gi would be. But it got a few subtle design changes. I'd say for the better, because I think that the blue shirt,
Man,
when like he
I'm
rips
low
off
on
the top,
energy.
it looks low on energy. What do you mean? But I think that when like Goku rips his shirt off and stuff, it looks pretty cool, which we'll see later. Not in this saga, but we will see it in upcoming sagas, and boy howdy does it look cool.
All right. What's this?
yeah.
Okay,
All right.
I'm gonna fast forward this because this is tutorials. Some parts of the game I will just be fast forwarding through to get to the actual game. Okay, speaking of actual game, oh, what the heck? It's funny to think about how strong characters are in Dragon Ball, because back then they would used to just fire Kamehamehas right at the ground. Now if they do that, they're just blowing up the planet. Ooh, that was close. He's done for. Oh, I thought that was going to be a legendary finish for a second.
All right.
Okay. One thing that we will do is I need to definitely change how my menu setup is. I usually like Kamehameha or a beam attack there. Here I usually have a what's it called? Like a ranged attack, like Spirit Bomb will go there. And then for here I like something that's melee, beam attack, and then here I will have a like an all-around everything attack, like, you know, like a area of effect. And for this one I'll just put whatever I like there, so just something cool. I guess here we'll put the we'll put Meteor Smash there, because why not? Okay, good to go, good to go.
So, he's got your looks, but does he have your power too?
I'm betting that he's pretty strong if I had to guess. But I can't be sure since Chi-Chi won't let me train him to find out one way or the other.
Yes, continue the story, so that way we can talk about one of my favorite characters for whatever. I don't even know why I like him so much, but for whatever reason, I just really like Raditz.
Hey, Dad,
and I wish he would come back. I feel like it has something to do with him sharing blood with Goku, because I feel like for whatever reason, like he has the same latent abilities that Goku has and Gohan has, but maybe not to their extent. But it would be cool to see him back and be like, oh, you know, I was training in Otherworld. Or wait, no. Would he go to Otherworld? No, he'd go to Hell. For sure. There's no way he'd go to Otherworld. Wait, is Otherworld heaven? I'm pretty sure it is, but no, he would definitely go to Hell. Wait, it doesn't matter, because Frieza trained in Hell. He did mental image training, so, you know, you could say Raditz did the same thing. You know, it would be cool to see him come back, be like, oh, Kakarot, I'm back. You know, after you sent me to Hell, I thought about things. Oh no, his marijuana patch just got blown up. He's got to do like any American does, is get my gun. Speaking of Raditz, there he is, looking fresh. No, I would love to see Raditz come back. I think one of the things that I do like about Raditz is his design. I think his hair looks really cool, and I feel like that's where the idea for Super Saiyan 3 somewhat came from, with the large amount of hair, like how Raditz has. Because if I was to have Raditz come back, his hair would be slightly shorter and in like in a ponytail kind of, but like obviously still like out like that. And like, you know, he goes through regular Saiyan transformations like how sort of Trunks does, where it comes up. And then like for him going Super Saiyan 3, the hairpiece could break off, and his hair lets down to give it that longer effect again. And obviously, you know, we could have the furrow brow and stuff like normal. And I think it would look really cool, but I would love to see Raditz come back. Be super cool to see Raditz come back. I think one thing that they would have to do is give him a slight redesign, just for the sake of it, because I don't think he would come back and keep wearing that same armor. But maybe he would. I don't have a problem with his armor. I quite like his outfit. I think the red bands on his left and right arm, left arm and left leg, looks pretty cool. Yeah, it'd be cool to see him come back. Alright, so let's talk about Piccolo. Alright, game, thank you. Let's talk about Piccolo a little bit. Piccolo, I talked about him a little bit in the intro, but he is, again, one of my favorite characters in the show. I just think he, I like his moves, I really like his voice and his design. I think they're both just great and top-notch. As well as his, him being like a Namekian is cool. But even though he's Namekian, I always thought of him as being a black guy. I don't know why. I just feel like he sounds like one. So I'm like, oh, he's a black guy, I guess. But,
I don't have time to waste with you.
You know, I just thought it was always cool, because, like, back then, he was the Vegeta, like, he was Goku's sideman. But now Vegeta is, because, like, he can easily power creep with him, and, like, you know, if Goku gets a form, you know, Vegeta can get it too, because they're both Saiyans. Like, you know, for example, like, Goku goes Super Saiyan, Vegeta does it. Same for 2. We're not talking about 3. Same for God, same for Blue. And then finally their like skill trees kind of split down and they get unique powers for once.
Let's see if you can make this fun for me. Just what is it with this guy?
Game, please, with the tutorial. Man, it's funny how slow in the early game your like your surge bar build. What? Okay, thank you. Oh my god, please. What the heck? Dang, Raditz is no selling. What the heck? Alright.
What the hell's going on?
Ooh, that looks cool. That's one of like my favorite moves where Piccolo like shotguns his key wave like that. Looks awesome. But yeah, we're gonna go back to talking about Raditz again because you know he's only started the show for so long. I think Raditz when he was introduced, just like how strong he was at the time. Like he had a power level of 1200, which is pretty crazy as far as like Dragon Ball standards at the time were. Because you know, he said that Piccolo's was like 322, I think he said. Yeah, and like look at Piccolo's face. He's shocked. He's like, wow, like how could he outclass me that bad? And like if you watch the show, you could just, because I made it look like Piccolo's just dogging on him, but like in the show, Raditz would move so fast that they wouldn't be able to even see him. They'd be like, whoa, like he moved over there? I didn't even see him move. And like when Piccolo was charging the his special beam cannon, or his I think in the translation it's called like the Makasapo or something like that in the translation. But yeah, he was like super worried that he wasn't gonna hit him with it because Goku couldn't get a hold of him until he got him in a full Nelson and shot a hole through his chest. But spoilers, but that's what happens. And speaking of like the strongest character just getting totally destroyed, Goku at the time was the strongest character in the show, at least at the very start of Z. Like, you know, for that first few minutes he was like the strong guy. He was the guy to beat because he was the strongest guy on the planet at the time.
You were supposed to exterminate.
Obviously that's nowhere near true now. But at the time, you know, no one could really beat him. And for someone like Raditz to just come here and just beat him so easily, right after fighting the second strongest guy on the planet, and then to fight them both at the same time and still be beating them, was, you know, kind of unprecedented at the time. Which is, that's one of the reasons why I would want to see Raditz come back. I feel like the interactions between him and Piccolo and Goku would be really cool. Vegeta too. Like, oh, Vegeta is a turncoat now, and I guess he's a coward fighting with his enemies. I think that'd be pretty cool to see.
That can't be true!
Long ago, you were sent to this pathetic planet to rid it of all life. We Saiyans search the universe for habitable planets.
Yeah, see, for me, right here, this is one of those things where, like, power scaling is weird. Because, like, what Raditz is implying that even a baby could be that strong to be able to wipe out a planet with all of its life, just, like, goes to show how strong Saiyans are. Because, you know, when Goku was sent to Earth in the original Dragon Ball show, he was nothing. Like, he was a speck of nothing. And to think that at the time, like, he was supposed to be strong enough to wipe out a planet is crazy. And even this moment originally was like a huge shock to fans, because there had been theories up at this point if Goku was even human. And this right here confirms it, that he wasn't human. Because in the original thing, people just assumed that he was a reference to Sun Wukong. You know, Son Goku, Sun Wukong. Who was like a monkey boy with a staff, and you know, since he had a tail and a staff, you know, it's like, oh, you know, he's just a reference to Son Wukong. Leave it at that. But then he lost his tail, and that got people thinking, like, is he a reference to Son Wukong though, really? Because like some of the stuff he does is kind of like not human. And
there are only 4 Saiyans left.
Yeah, I think that's actually wrong. Even by the standards of oh no, he's right, because there's Raditz, there's Goku, there's Nappa, and Vegeta. Yeah, there's only 4. At least full-blooded Saiyans.
The planet is as good as ours if you join us. Come on, Kakarot! Think of the fun we'll have! Isn't your Saiyan blood boiling with excitement?
Yeah, here, Raditz kind of implies, like, hey, you should just join me, so we can conquer the planet together. In the back of my mind, I knew Goku would never accept that, because like the things he has here, you know, his wife, his children, all of his friends, and his home, like he wouldn't leave that all behind and ruin it. But just like deep down, I wonder if like his Saiyan blood would just come out and he's just like, oh, okay. And just, you know, just comes full Saiyan like that and
Well, go ahead if you think
goes
you
all
can.
dummy on the planet and starts destroying it. Speaking of going dummy, we're about to have to fight Raditz Goku.
What the hell's with this guy? You're not my brother. You're nothing to me.
What's wrong? You scared?
Yeah, go on, get out of here.
What the hell happened to your tail? Fool! Why would you do that? Do you know what? This planet isn't half bad. I think it could serve as our next target. The three of us should be able to rid this place of its dead weight in just 1 month.
Poor Goku. Remember when he used to job to villains instead of Vegeta? What a time. What a time to be alive.
Don't worry, Kakarot. I'll make sure to take good care of the boy. If you want him back, then you better do as your big brother says.
Give him back.
And don't even think about trying to be a hero.
No! No! Bulma, you still got that dragon radar?
Oh, I get it! That decoration on Gohan's hat was a Dragon Ball!
All right, I'm off. It's now or never.
You're as good as dead on your own.
Piccolo!
Neither of us has what it takes to face him head on. At least if we tried on our own. But together, if we were to team up, we just might be able to take him down.
Yeah, you're probably right. But can I really trust you? What's your angle on all this?
Don't get the wrong idea. It isn't that I care in the slightest about your little kid or the Earth. That fool is the only thing standing between me and world domination. The moment he and his cronies are out of the picture, I'd finally rid myself of you. Then the world will be mine for the taking.
You're crazy if you think I'm about to let that happen. But for now, I guess we gotta join forces. Guess there's really no getting around that.
Precisely.
That right there, for me, was one of the biggest character developments right there for Piccolo. For him to hate Goku, but still realize that, hey, we should team up to fight this much greater threat, I think is a nice touch. I think she gives you, yeah, she gives you a Vita drink. We probably won't be using those this run. Oh, they want me to equip it.
Thank you!
Hey!
Yeah! Flying Nimbus!
You know, this was a question I always had, is when did Goku learn how to fly? Because he didn't know how to fly against Raditz or Vegeta. Because he wasn't flying when he fought against Vegeta. Sure, he was jumping, but he did not fly. Because he still used Nimbus then. But when he got to Namek, he was able to fly. Which makes me wonder exactly where he learned to fly. My guess is that sometime like on the ship he learned how to fly. Hello? There it goes.
Just a little longer.
Goku, get a move on. Quit messing around. You really don't recall anything about the Saiyans that Raditz clown was going on about?
Okay. You can now fly as Goku.
Hey, there's a steel bridge. His tail's probably his weak point. If we can squeeze his tail, he should be vulnerable. That's what happened whenever mine got grabbed.
How are we supposed to grab his tail?
Reach out and grab it, I guess. Man, that looks cool. Look at the clothes ruffling.
This thing's got lots of energy.
Good tension.
We're closing in
looks
on
nice.
him. Let's head down and move in for the attack.
No! He's using a device that tells him our strengths as well as our location.
Game, please. Okay, Jesus, just let me play the game. I get it. I wish that was something that you could turn off, was tutorial messages.
Huh? What's this? A power level of 710. Where the hell? Kakarot's kid? No way! Damn, this thing must be busted.
The first hint at Gohan's latent ability.
What? Another reading, and it's heading straight for me.
To be super
There's
strong.
One. Oh, there's two. With power levels 322 and 334.
I think at the end of the series, it's straight up stated that unfused, he is the most powerful character in the series.
Isn't it obvious?
But let's talk about this fight. Oh man, this fight is good.
You're hiding him
One of my
somewhere, aren't
favorite.
you?
Because you know, Raditz was, even if Goku and Vegeta were to somehow, or not Vegeta, and Piccolo, the two of them are somehow fused and combine their powers, they still wouldn't be anywhere near Raditz's level.
You're not even fit to call yourself a Saiyan.
Because if you add their powers together, I think they come in at about 700, and Raditz is 1200.
You know, believe it or
So,
not,
you know, really just illustrates how much stronger Raditz is compared to the two of them.
Pretty arrogant, scum.
One thing that I think this show did miss out on was having Goku take off his weighted clothing, like his boots, take off his boots, his undershirt, and his like arm wraps, his little wristbands. Take those off too. That is one thing that I was sorely disappointed about, was that he didn't, like, you know, we didn't get to see weightless Goku.
If this is the best you can do, then you can just forget about joining us.
There it is.
But a distraction.
Oh, super rock. Man, we might actually break his stun meter. Oh, no way.
This game ends now.
Oh, that's annoying. I really wanted to do a Kamehameha. Oh, and everyone's got to admit it, they tried to go Super Saiyan and do the Kamehameha as a kid. If you didn't, you didn't have a life. I'm just saying.
Even with your
If you didn't try to at least one time, like, what are you doing, man? If you didn't try to put your hands together, like Goku does in front of this thing, and curl them, and pull it back and start saying Kamehameha as hard as you could, and start yelling. Oh, man. Good times as a kid trying to go Super Saiyan. You can see some videos of like kids online trying to go Super Saiyan, and oh boy, it's the funniest thing.
They're even more powerful than me.
And sort of somebody edited one of them of like a kid was like, he was like, yeah, like that, like, and then it showed a car, and then like he got really loud, like, ah, and then it showed like a car like crashing. Oh man, was it funny?
Lucky for you, I actually came up with
But yeah, this is one of my favorite fights right here. I really enjoy this fight specifically because just Goku and Piccolo having to work together on such short notice against a villain who's even stronger than they are combined. Them having to use different tactics to try and outsmart and beat Raditz, Which is one thing I will say was Raditz
I'll
was
do what I can.
quite stupid
Hope you're ready for
because
this.
you know, he could have, if he really wanted to, he probably could have blitzed both of them and cut both their heads off, no difficulty, if he really wanted to, because he did it in the show. He literally would like run so fast that they couldn't even see him. He'd be behind him. He'd be like, "Hey, I'm behind you." And they'd be like, "Whoa, holy crap, he's moving fast. I didn't even see him."
Who gets to die first?
We ain't planning on losing.
And but he didn't do that. Uh-oh, double thunder. Oh my god. Ooh, that was close. Ooh, that does some damage. I think this is our like first like actual boss fight. Like he'll use surge mode and special moves that you wouldn't have seen versus Piccolo. Uh-oh.
Don't worry, Gohan.
And he was all day.
Daddy's gonna save you.
Nope.
You actually that stupid? No one can save you. You'll be long dead before that.
That's one thing that you want to use your surge mode for sometimes. Is to try and because if you use it at the right time, you'll activate the cutscene and you can negate some attacks that enemies are doing, or like knock them out of it, I guess. Sometimes it even like messes it up and they'll just stand there and you get a few free hits in on them.
This game ends now.
Uh-oh. Holy crap. Oh crap, I'm getting my... Holy crap, I'm getting my butt kicked.
Rock, paper, scissors!
Dang. Okay.
This game ends now.
He said for the second time. Dang, he might actually kill me at this rate. Holy crap. Holy crap. Okay, I need to seriously figure out how to dodge that or it's not going to be good for me. Okay. I think that's the last time he activates surge mode, hopefully. Oh, dang, I just realized we don't have self-medication, so we don't heal from surge mode like I would have normally. Oh, of course. Come on, stop doing it so I can hurry up and run at you. Man, at least it's canon, because we are seriously cutting it close. Uh-oh. Okay, we need to, like, focus. There's, like, I'm gonna be awfully quiet for, like, the next minute. Oh, those track you. Oh, oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, I almost died there. I'm glad I did that. I would have died. Talk about, just had to get that tactical heal on. Oh my gosh. I swear this is harder than I remember it being. Whoops. Okay, he's done for. Got him. Not too bad. But, you know, it is true to the show. It's canon. Making it, cutting it super close like that. Man, did Goku get his ass kicked.
His power level, it's 1330. He's focusing all of his power into his fingertips. Damn it! He's got that much control over his energy?
this is where Goku messed up. I always wondered what would have happened if he just didn't let his tail go.
Now I got your tail.
Damn it!
Because he would have been able to move at the last second
Good
if
work,
he had
Goku.
Raditz'
Hold on
tail.
to that tail and don't let go no matter what.
Yeah, he could have just shot Raditz right in the face with it and it would have went between Goku's legs.
I'll leave this planet.
Like, he really could have done that.
Don't listen
But
to him,
Goku let him go. Like a big dummy.
Trying to trick you.
Please, please, believe me, brother. I'm begging you, Kakarot. Don't do this to your only family.
Dumb move, man. If I was Raditz, I would have immediately turned around to fight Piccolo. I would not have wasted my time on Goku because he's totally done for. Like, he's not really going to be standing that much.
Yes, that's what I like to hear. It'll all be over soon. Don't get comfortable. You're next.
Damn, if I try to hit him now, he's just going to dodge it.
Man, these cutscenes look so good. I would love to rewatch the entire show, but it's all animated just like this. It'd be really cool to see. Because I just think that this looks really nice. Broke his space armor.
What is this kid? You're dead!
I don't know why he didn't just try and grab his tail again.
Piccolo, now's your chance.
Yeah, I think Raditz is kind of dumb here. There's a bunch of stuff that he could have done because Raditz can fly. In the show, he could fly. Goku couldn't. He could have just flown right into the air. I don't know why he didn't just do that, which I think is one of the funny things. Is like, why didn't he just fly straight up? But whatever. Plot, I guess. Man, in the original show, this was like pretty brutal actually. Like Goku, like you can see the ground in the show. Like there's just straight up a huge hole in his chest and he just straight up dies. Dies here too, and the hole's still there, but man was it bloody.
You just were.
And like it shows Raditz's face afterwards, like after like getting shot through the chest and him dying. And like his pupils are just gone and like got no expression on his face. Pretty brutal.
His own life.
You idiot. Trust me, Goku won't be dead for very long.
What?
Didn't you know? This planet is home to the Dragon Balls.
That's where they messed up. I wonder what would have happened if Piccolo just didn't say anything about the Dragon Balls. Like, would they still have come to Earth?
Back from the dead.
I feel like they would have.
Damn it.
Wait, no, they wouldn't have come here. They have no reason to.
Will be happy to hear that.
Because I was gonna say they'd come here to avenge Raditz, but they really don't care about him that much because he's weak. If he was strong, they probably would have been like, "Oh, what the heck, killed Raditz." But you know, he was a weakling and an idiot for getting killed by these lesser beings. But
They've learned that I've died.
man, now that I think about it, they probably would have went straight to Namek, and then Nail would have whooped their asses. Because I think Nail has like a power level of like 50k or something like that. Like, he would have whooped Frieza, or he would have whooped Vegeta and Nap at the same time without even trying. I think even if they both went Great Ape, they still wouldn't win.
Damn it. 1 year before even
I can't wait till we get to that
warriors
fight
arrive.
that's coming up soon, which is the big showdown.
No hope of beating them.
And I can talk about my experiences because this was part of the saga. Was the first thing I ever saw from Dragon Ball. I think when I was a child, when I was like 10 or 9, was like Piccolo and the gang fighting with Nappa, and geez, it like literally scarred me. It scarred me for life because like up to that point I had watched like cartoons like that, you know, that were just like for kids, and I wasn't expecting the heroes to all just like get murdered and die. And I was like, oh my god, this is brutal.
I see.
That's pretty much it.
Come on, Goku! Hang in there! It's not like you to give up so easily! Krillin, you know, dying is a lot worse than I thought it would be. Yeah, but don't you worry. We're gonna bring you back really soon!
I'm surprised Goku's even able to talk with that huge hole in his torso.
Goku!
Because I think not even talking about the hole in his chest, like he had like 3 broken ribs or something. Like I think he says like oh, my ribs are broken, like hurry up and do it, Piccolo.
Well,
talking to him.
We can put our minds at ease
And
if Kami's involved.
yeah, but Goku was seriously injured, even like before he got shot through the chest.
Also, Goku's kid will be coming with me for the time being.
What?
You know what I would really love to see? You've probably noticed, but I made a few references to TFS, the abridged version of it. I would love to see a mod where they just change all the dialogue to what was said in the abridged version. Oh my god, I would love that so much. That'd be so funny. That would kill me. If they did like a partnership, because I almost want to bet that they would do it for free, or for next to nothing, to put that into the game. Like, you know, like how about you, like give us the voice clips from, how about we use the voice clips and to redo the first 2 sagas, and how about you come into the studio and redo some of the lines that need redoing to make them sound better, because the audio was pretty bad. And then, you know, do the last saga, because they never got to do the Buu saga, which annoys me. Fun fact for everyone out there, this was the first time in the show that we see Vegeta and Nappa, and they don't look like this, because Nappa's, the black on his armor is brown, and Vegeta's armor is actually green and red, and his hair is red as well. Vegeta... his look stayed about the same, but he went through a total basically recolor, because the white was green, the yellow on his armor was like an orangish color, and his hair was red. That's what his original look was. And I think that is a somewhat interesting design, because you can actually get that as an alternate color set for Vegeta in Fighter Z, which I think is a neat reference, like how some characters you could see some of their old uniforms and stuff that they used in like Dragon Ball, and like references to other clothes that they had when they before they either went through redesigns like how they have now, or from just previous outfits that they wore. But I think that is pretty cool how Vegeta went through a slight redesign as far as his coloring went. I think that'd be fun to draw one day, do it like original coloring with the orange and the green with the red hair, because I feel like I wouldn't like it, but if it was always there from the start, I would like it more. Funny enough. Kami, Earth's guardian. It's funny because he's like literally god of their planet, and how like back then King Yemma was like a big deal, huge deal, but like now he's like so irrelevant. Like, you know, King Yemma, I sleep, but then you like, hear the word beers and it's like real shit.
However, I should warn you that no one has ever made it successful.
That was one of the characters that I always thought looked interesting. Like as far as his design went, with the pink skin and the purple suit and the large beard and furrowed brow permanently. I always thought that looked kind of funny.
We've got him marked down for hell, of course.
Yeah, Raditz got sent to hell.
Much of a fight?
He sure did. He definitely didn't go quietly, but I sorted him out.
Another fight we didn't get to see, Raditz versus King Yemma.
One heck of a strong guy.
I would love to see that. So I'm curious as to exactly how strong King Yemma is. Like at this point, how powerful would he be? Because his power level is probably somewhat relative to characters that are around now, obviously. But I would assume he's probably somewhere around like maybe Vegeta. Vegeta's like grade 8 form,
That serves me in this position.
or
You need brains to do
like
this
just
kind of
regularly, like, without powering up and things. I think that would probably be around where he is.
Now, to help you better understand my work, let's give
Oh
you a
yeah,
little
this
quiz.
is one of the things that was added for the game. They ask you a few questions.
Actually, kind of in a hurry.
Wait, did they ask these questions in the show? I'm not sure. I don't think they do. They might have though.
Oh, what? No way! Okay, I'll take the quiz.
Why
Take the
didn't you
quiz.
say that from the beginning? Anyway, let's begin. I'll let you through if you can answer all of my questions correctly.
Sure. Where was Raditz sent? He was sent straight to hell.
That's
Raditz
right.
did not go to heaven.
He made a mess of enough planets to earn himself a place in hell.
He says
In
planets
fact,
is in
he's one of the
plural. I
biggest
wonder
pains
exactly
we've
how many
ever had
planets
to deal
Raditz has
with.
either destroyed or blown
Right.
up.
Next question.
Who is more powerful? King Yema, obviously.
Correct.
Of
course I
He was
am.
making the test, so obviously
I
you'd say he's
am
stronger, but I do
much
think he
more
is stronger
Isn't that right, Kami?
than Kami.
Yes, King Yema. You are more powerful.
I wonder exactly how
Next
strong
question.
Kami is, because he did fight everyone. But
That's right. No matter where they're
you know what's
from,
funny? If everyone
all who
is
die
judged
come
after they
here.
die, does that mean characters
your
like
brother.
Cell
He wasn't
and
an earthly.
Frieza got to
Next
meet
question.
King Yema? Because there's no way they wouldn't have put up a fight. So does that mean, like, theoretically he's stronger than, like, Frieza and Cell? Yes. Obviously.
Not bad. That's correct. Those pesky Dragon Balls are indeed how you do it. I hate those things. It's like my job doesn't even matter.
Yeah, you're telling me,
Who
bud.
created those blasted balls anyway?
Kami.
Care to shed some light on that, Kami?
Oh, King Yema,
You know, I always had a question about the Dragon Balls because wait, this is the fourth question. Yes, okay.
That's correct.
This is a real dick move. Asking which question we're on.
forgive me, but I do believe that was the fifth question.
Wait, what?
Really? One,
No, that was the third question.
3.
Old man can't count.
Of course it was. I was just testing you. And
But,
you passed the test.
That thing on his desk. That is
Well,
so,
that
like,
was the
I've been staring at it the whole
fifth
time.
question.
Like, what is that ball on
There's
stick
that
thing?
trademark
Like, what is
denial
that?
of his.
God, that's been, like,
I heard
been
that,
staring at it
Kami.
since
Maybe
the
I'll
start. I
send
keep wondering
you to
exactly
hell
what that
when it's
is.
your time.
Please forgive me, Your Highness.
You know, I'm curious as to what
He's got
Goku's
one
hell is
hell of a
exactly,
sense of hearing.
because I think we actually see. I don't
You
think it's
think
canon,
you're
but we
some
get a good
sort of
idea of what
funny
Vegeta's
man.
hell would have been, because like he
That's
dies
enough of all this.
and meets all the other Saiyans in
I will
hell.
allow
Like
you to see King
he meets his dad, he meets Bardock,
Oh, really? Thanks a
he
bunch,
meets
Mr.
Team
Yema.
Bardock, and a bunch of other Saiyans. And like, you know, Vegeta brags, he's like, oh,
No,
I
Mr.
attained the power
King
of a,
Yema,
of a
I
Super
haven't.
Saiyan. And then, you know, they're like,
That's
oh,
more
show
like
us,
it.
like, you know, show us the power.
If you're going
And
to
like, you know, he
see
turns
King
Super
Kai, then
Saiyan.
go.
And then they're like, oh, you just
This
changed
is
your
where
hair
we part
color.
ways. Good
And then
luck,
they're like, you know, they go, oh, where's your tail
Thanks.
at? Like, you know,
I'm
where's
not
your tail
really sure
at?
what to expect,
Because they can't
but I'm
exactly
pumped to meet
see
this
how
King Kai
powerful
guy.
becoming a Saiyan is, because they, one, they don't have scouters, and two, because they can't sense energy. Like some characters can now, like how Goku can sort of sense energy. And, you know, so they just, like, kind of laugh it off, the Super Saiyan transformation. They're like, haha, whatever. And then they all turn Ozarus and like go and like dance with each other or something like that. And Vegeta gets left out because he doesn't have a tail and can't become an Ozaru. And he basically becomes like like an outcast in his hell, and gets like, you know, basically branded an outsider by the Saiyans. You know, they basically tell him he's not Saiyan anymore because he doesn't have his tail, which is pretty brutal. And I feel like that would, like, seriously suck. Oh man. Speaking of things that seriously suck, man, does it suck to be Gohan right now. For the next year, not even, for the next, like, few years, Gohan's life was gonna suck so bad. Because he's just gonna keep getting beat up all the time and getting severe PTSD from like having to fight people 10 times stronger than him that could kill everyone in the blink of an eye if they really wanted to. And then him almost dying all the time and all of his friends dying in front of him. What a time to be alive. I think that as far as build-up goes, Gohan graduating to not Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan generally is one of the most subtle character build-ups in the show. I love talking about Gohan's PTSD because, you know, Gohan's never Gohan. He's what other people want him to be. First, he wants to be a scholar, but that's his mom talking. And then he's forced to be a fighter, that's Piccolo talking. And then he's forced to be a fighter again, that's like his guilt from watching all of his friends die and having a sense of survivor's guilt. And then after that, he has to fight because Goku wants him to fight, that's why he's fighting then. And then even after that, he's fighting again because, you know, he's like, literally, like his hand is being forced, he has to fight because everyone on Earth is gone. Like, he's it. Like, he's final defense. Like, at that point, he's not even protecting any Earthlings. He's literally protecting a hunk of rock. Because at that point, if you didn't know, Majin Buu had killed everybody. Everyone was dead. And all that was left was basically who was around. I think Mr. Satan was, like, the only human alive. And people wonder why Gohan doesn't really like to fight anymore. Because, like, you know, every time he's been fight, it's been forced to. Like, he's never fought because he wants to fight. Every time he has fought, it's because he's been forced to. Like here, he's being forced to fight. And I'm sure if he had the option, he would have never fought in the first place.
I'm hungry.
Which I think is an interesting character dissection. There's a video online by a YouTuber named Plague of Gripes. He does a video called The Many Masks of Gohan, and he talks about in depth about Gohan's PTSD for like an hour, and just like the things that he goes through. And like people wonder why he doesn't like to fight, because like, you know, all this survivor's guilt and PTSD from watching all his friends die, and all the like the times he was forced to fight because he had to, because he was all that was left. And all the traumatic memories and beatings he was given. Like, I swear Raccoon, like, broke Gohan's neck. Like, just straight up broke his neck. Like, could you imagine that? Like, having a, know that feeling? Iconic, by the way. That's an iconic shot. What a shot. Bit of lag there. It's no big deal. No big deal.
Little twerp. Didn't go and get himself killed already, did he?
Another interesting what if Gohan really just got killed here. Okay, real quick, we're going to set Piccolo's a few moves for him.
A little brat.
Once again, special beam cannon goes there. Put the explosive wave there. Demon flashlight goes there. And then here we'll put the rapid fire key wave. Yep, perfect. Oh crap.
Whoa, this power is amazing.
Whoa.
The energy from this thing is incredible.
Robots.
What the hell are those things? That kid's probably got his hands full right now. Guess I'll have to take care of them myself.
Let's do it. Oh, a funny joke that I can think of is Like Bandai thinks they're real slick, giving the one dude with the turban the ability to blow himself up. Because he's the only one who can do that. Because I feel like Vegeta should be able to do that, because he did do it against Goku. Like, you know, basically like throw his arms up and just frickin' yell his head off, scream his head off, and blow himself up. Dang it.
Special beam cannon! Special beam cannon!
Man, one thing that I'm super excited for is the DLC 2, because you know, we'll get to play as Piccolo some more, which will be exciting to do. Because as weak as Piccolo is at level 250, he's still very fun to play. Because I think of the of all the characters, when you reach level 250, which is Gohan, Vegeta, Goku, Piccolo, and Trunks, those are characters you can play as, like full playable. I do think that either Piccolo or Trunks, sadly, he's the weakest, which is really annoying, because I'm almost positive Trunks is gonna get some sort of like, not a buff, but like a buff, because I think there was a leak for the third DLC, and it has something to do with Trunks, and people are speculating that it's the Goku Black arc, which I think that's more wishful thinking. I honestly think that it's going to be set during Trunks' time period when he goes back to the future. But he goes back to the future and kills androids 17 and 18, and he wears his black shirt. Oh my god, please be wearing his black shirt. That would be so cool. That would make it worth it right there if I could just free roam with Trunks in his black t-shirt. Because for me, that is the coolest version of Trunks, without a doubt. So insanely cool. Like, for me, when I think of like cool characters in Dragon Ball, I think of Trunks, Super Saiyan, when he's like kind of like buffer and more built, wearing his black t-shirt. So cool. And then he just goes back and just totally wrecks both the androids without even trying. What a deserved moment. And then like he even puts on his Saiyan armor again and fights Cell by himself. You know, and we get the whole get out of my timeline crap in the abridged version. I can't remember what he says in the original version, but he says something similar, I think, as far as to like get out of my timeline. Whoops. What? But yeah, we'll talk about Trunks more in the next time I do the next saga, because that's what Trunks is introduced in the Android saga. Or no, that's not the next saga. The next saga. Yeah, we won't be talking about Trunks again for a while, but I just want to talk about Trunks for a little bit, because I swear he was designed specifically to be cool.
Now then, time to.
But I'm gonna stop talking about Trunks. That way we can talk about him when we get to him.
Hopefully, throwing him to the wolves toughened him up.
Okay, gotta go check on Gohan again. Funny enough, I think like I watched this part, the actual show. And it's a lot different, because like Gohan finds a like a Saiyan pod or something like that, and like he starts like fighting Piccolo and like actually pushing him, sort of, which is kind of funny, because like he gets like, I guess it's mind control, which just makes him mad, and that's how like babies can attack and destroy planets. Sorry if that's loud, I'm getting out some water to drink. I get kind of parched talking for so long. Maybe for my next video, I'll get somebody to come on and talk about the Frieza Saga with me. think that'd be a lot of fun.
Did I already search
We'll
this
see how that
place?
works out. I could probably grab my buddy Colton. He definitely likes Dragon Ball. He has a channel too called Kimawari, I think is how you pronounce it. It's a little hard for me to pronounce, but I'll leave his channel in the comments. I'll leave a link to his channel in the comments. If you watch this, go check out his stuff. He's got good videos. He live streams more than I do. He live streams like every single day. So show him a little bit of love and say hi. Okay, unripe apples. Here we go. But yeah, when I'm done with this video, with this saga, I will drop his details down in the description.
I'll make quick work of you.
I mean to do that.
Special beam cannon!
Man, I like that move.
So that's all. Huh?
Such a good move. Just where he like blows himself up, sorta. That's a good move. One of the better moves in the game. Funny enough, as weak as Piccolo is, he does have some of the better moves. Personally, if you ask me. Like his Demon Flash Strike, his melee move is really good because he like dashes forward, like flies forward. He goes really far too. And I feel like he just closes a huge gap compared to other characters when they use theirs. Poor Gohan.
I hate this place. I'm hungry. I want to go home.
Man, I probably bruised those apples so bad when he dropped them that far. Think about it like IRL physics. Oh, great. We get to see the scene that made the power scaling community just go freaking bonkers. Which you're about to see why in a few seconds.
It's the moon. Whoa! It's so big and round. This is the first time I've seen a full moon.
Oh boy.
What the?
Wait, do you actually have to fight him? I don't think you actually fight him. Do you actually? Oh, I guess you do. Okay.
What? You're kidding me. He transformed.
Okay, we're just gonna chill over here.
So this is a Saiyan's truth.
Uh-oh. Okay, weirdly enough, we didn't really need that, so we're all good. Holy crap.
What's going on? How did the brat transform into this thing?
Ooh. I think this is one area where my gameplay will be pretty sloppy. Because I don't really fight Saiyans that much. Or, not Saiyans. We fight Saiyans all the time. But you don't fight Great Apes that much. So these fights will be pretty sloppy where we do fight them. Holy crap, he's like kicking my ass right now, kind of. Oh, that does a lot of work. What? Uh-oh. Where am I? Oh my god. Oh my gosh, please don't die.
That's enough, you little brat.
Okay, thank god. I actually almost just died to Great Ape Gohan. But here's the thing that just made power scaling go off the charts. Because, mind you, this version of Piccolo is still weaker than Raditz by quite a margin.
Berserk! There won't be any Earth to protect if this keeps up.
We Saiyans release our true power whenever there's a full moon. Even chumps like you should know that.
That's right, the full moon.
The full moon. Iconic. Iconic shot. And for him to just blow up the moon so easily like that, I swear the someone actually calculated like the speed and velocity of the shot compared to the size of the moon, of like how much like force worth of TNTs.
Who would have imagined a kid had such a transformation in him? Must be his Saiyan blood. Looks like he needs a full moon and that tail of his to transform. Better get rid of it now.
Talking to my family for a second.
Here's some clothes and a sword.
But yeah, just that. Oh my god, the clothes beam. Don't even get me started on the clothes beam. But the power scaling just, Jesus Christ. Like how, like him blowing up the moon that easily. I think somebody calculated it, like the force of it and how much TNT, and like it's like calculated. It's like the power. It's like stronger than a nuclear bomb. The power of which he struck the moon with, and that fast for it to explode. Like it traveled thousands of miles per hour for it to hit the moon that quickly, that far away, and for it to blow up that quickly. It just like drove the power scaling community can do that. Because if he can blow up the moon that fast and him be that much weaker than Raditz, like Raditz could probably do that to the Earth. Because he's like 3 times as strong as Piccolo, I think. Yeah, he's 3 times as strong as Piccolo. So theoretically he should be able to blow up a planet 3 times the size. Even though the moon isn't a planet, it's a moon. But yeah, just the power scaling is ridiculous.
I could really go for some meat. Oh, something smells good.
This was something that always made me laugh thinking about it when I heard that this game would have hunting. Like a character to be able to move this fast in this show, because characters like moving light speed, I think, before they even get the Namek. Like they're moving at the speed of light, which is insanely fast. At least at the speed of sound. That's like a low ball for characters to move that fast. And for him to be moving that fast, killing a deer, I just think that's funny to me. Like, thinking Goku is like, alright son, time to hunt these deer. He just goes Kaoken times 4 and just blitzes 12 deer and kills them all, and it's like, that's how you hunt. I think that's just really funny to me.
Cool. I'm Yajirobe. You know, me and Goku are real tight. We go way back.
Oh,
Man, must be pretty rough, huh? Having Piccolo on your back like that. I know the feeling. Bulma won't get off mine. She kept going on and on about how you were kidnapped and needed help, or something. Anyway, she wouldn't leave me
let it be
alone about the
known,
whole
as
thing,
weak as
so
Yajirobe
that's
is,
why
if it
I'm
wasn't
out
for
here.
him,
But you know,
everyone
I
would
kinda
have died
got
to
lost
Vegeta.
looking all over the place for you. I
Let
was
it be
starting
known.
to get worried. I was just about ready to peace out and head home, so good thing you found me, huh?
Because personally I think Yajirobe is somewhat of a coward, but when it comes down to like brass tacks, and it's like everything's on the line, all the cards are down, all the chips are in the middle of the table in the pot, and it's everything all or nothing, like, you know, Yajirobe steps in and like helps the team where he can, and if he can.
Piccolo's gonna kill me. So anyway, yeah, I'll turn you into a master huntsman.
Okay.
This is how you do it. Alright then, let's give it a whirl. Just follow my lead and you'll be a pro in no time. Check it out.
There's 3 deer.
Find some deer near trees with fruit on them.
Yeah, I know. Not that hard to find deer.
Mr. Yajirobe said I should approach deer from behind if I want to catch them.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I could run at a deer with him full well knowing that I'm coming. I could have a bell.
Run away if they see me.
No, I could have like a bell. I could be wearing like a bell suit, and these deer still not be able to get away from me. Wait, where are the deer, by the way?
Need to sneak up on them from behind so they don't see me coming.
Man, I regret talking about them now. Oh, there's a deer. It's funny how it says catch, because you're most definitely not catching them.
Got them all.
Like you're obviously eating them. Maybe that has something to do with like how Japan works. Like, I don't know, maybe you're not... No, that doesn't make sense. I don't know why you wouldn't be allowed to kill animals in games. I don't know, maybe it's just some like weird design choice, I'm guessing.
There, you should be good on your own now.
Yeah, I guess.
You know what's one thing that I wish we would have seen more?
Yeah, see, the thing is,
characters fighting each other with swords.
Right now.
Because, you know, a few characters obviously use swords, but like, two characters to like pull out some swords and just really have a sword fight, I think would be really cool to see. Like, for example, Trunks has a sword. It would be cool to see him like fight someone else with a sword. Like, I'm trying to think of another character with a sword. Oh, a good example of someone with swords would be his name is Tapion, or Tapion. He's non-canon. He's part of the Dragon Ball Legends game, which has a decent story. I don't care what anybody says. I like it. I think it's fun, especially now with how good it's getting. Because Shallot's character progression, but that's besides the point. Because uh-oh.
What the? No
Looks like it's going down.
Here yet, but I'm sensing incredible power.
Oh yeah, I know what's gonna happen right here. I remember this part. We go meet some... For us, it's probably new faces because not a lot of people have watched these, but to Piccolo and them, these are some seriously familiar faces. Old allies from back in Dragon Ball. Because back then they used to be villains. We'll talk about Tien first. I really like Tien and Chaozu. I think that they're cool characters. I think they have interesting designs. Chaozu especially. I think his design's a little funny, but still somewhat interesting.
Don't think for a second that I've started trusting you.
I do think that Tien is just really cool. I wish that he would do more stuff.
Now, if I must.
What? You think you actually stand a chance against me?
I do. I did train under Kami.
Is that so?
He instructed me to return to the surface and further polish my technique by sparring with an even stronger opponent. And I can think of no better opponent than you. Let me show you how strong I've become.
Sounds good to me. I could use the entertainment. I'll play along.
Cool. Yeah, but I personally, I do like Tien and Chaozu as characters. I like basically all the Z fighters. There aren't a lot of characters that I don't like have active dislikes for in Z. I think for the most part, every character is good. I do think there are qualities to some characters that I don't like, that we'll talk about when we get to them. But for the most part, I don't think that any character in Z is bad. That's what I'll say. Ooh.
Not bad, Piccolo.
You have your moments, but is this all you've got?
I'm not finished yet.
But like, just some of the things that Tien does, in this arc alone, I think makes him really cool to me. And I wish that he had like more cool moments like not like he used to, but like in this show, because he had a fight with Kid Goku and Dragon Ball. It was a pretty good fight actually. It was pretty decent, personally. I thought it was pretty good. Stop trying to hit me with the Dodon there. Alright, buddy. Get out of the bushes so I can beat you up. There you go. How do you like that? There you go. Beat him.
I still have some room for improvement.
Don't? Oh my god. Tien, you don't even know how much room you have for improvement. That's one thing that does annoy me about current Dragon Ball, is that characters have fallen behind.
You're better than I thought.
If they're not Saiyans, they have fallen behind pretty bad. Like, even Gohan Rusty is still, like, pretty top tier as far as the Z fighters go.
You may have the upper hand now.
Because Goku and Vegeta will always be number 1 and 2. I don't see any other way that either of them will really be surpassed, because just of how strong they are now. as individual characters. Obviously, Fusion's stronger than them, but as individual characters, no, like, Z Fighter will be stronger than them, I think.
Ooh, the energy from this thing is incredible.
Okay, let's go talk to another character, and we'll talk about them. Who is this? Good old Krillin again. Yeah, we'll talk about Krillin a little bit more. I love Krillin. I like his voice. I like his character design. It's a simple design.
I trained at Kami's place.
And
I
would say I like his moves, but you know, a lot of his moves aren't really his. Like,
can you blame me?
Kamehameha, self-explanatory. The Solar Flare, that's actually Tien's move, but he does have the Destructo Disc, which was cool
I guess
to
I'll
see.
just have to beat that fear out of you.
Ouch.
Come at me.
You know, hearing the noise the Destructo Disc made, I always thought was pretty cool. But
So you and I have fought each other before.
oh, what the heck?
Yeah, way back during the World Tournament.
What? Is that all you can do? Let's see if you've gotten any better.
Not done yet!
Special beam cannon!
Yeah, your garden,
You
nothing.
wanna stay a weakling your whole life?
Come on, quit teasing me!
Kind of breaking stun meter.
Technique, movement, and power go, you're not that bad.
Well, I have been
Better put
training.
that guard on, buddy. Uh-oh. Broke through his guard.
Special beam cannon!
Awesome. That was one thing that I did wish got shown off a lot more, was some of the some of the cool cutscene attacks, because man, they look great. Like, look at that. That looks super good. One of his best moves.
Pretty strong.
Or best looking moves, excuse me. Ouch. What the heck, man? I have a huge scratch on my elbow.
Thanks, I guess.
Looks like you're doing something right
pretty long,
in your
actually.
training.
Okay, yeah, I think I got this.
If you don't want to die a second time, then you need to train more. Do that.
Wait, when did he die the
Maybe
first
I'll
time?
view you as more than just a waste of space.
Hey, I'll show you! I'm a student of the great Master Roshi, just like Goku.
Yeah, but you're not a Saiyan, so you won't be near his level,
Means
my
I'm gonna
guy.
get stronger, just you wait!
Which is true, he does get a lot stronger. I would say, like, just not really power scaling, but just going off of a character progression.
Energy from
As
this
far
thing
as,
is
like, end of Z Krillin, he's probably as strong. He could probably beat the start of Z Vegeta, probably. I feel like that's too easy of an opponent. I'd say he's somewhere around, like, first form Frieza in power by the very end of the series. Because I know for a fact Yamcha could beat second form Frieza at the end of the series. That's about how strong he is. Just as something interesting. Where is he? Oh, and speaking of Yamcha, the butt of all Dragon Ball jokes, which annoys me, because he's actually not that weak. It's just that his opponents at the time are quite powerful.
So the power I felt was...
I really like Yamcha. I wish that he'd get a little more respect on his name.
Which is perfect.
Because
that means
you'll
you
see
really
when we
help me
get there,
out.
but he dies. He's the first to
Let me try
die,
out some of my moves on
and
you. Fight
I think
me?
his death is
You're
somewhat
dumber than you
excusable
look.
because of his power increase. Like, right now, he could beat Raditz,
Well, you're looking at
Probably.
the new and improved Yamcha.
because
Is that so?
this version of Yamcha,
Kami
I
says
think,
gotta
is
fight
straight up
someone
stated to have a
stronger than
power
me
level
now.
of about 1,000,
But,
which
you
is
know,
pretty
I'm
decent,
not
you know,
about to
pretty
get
not
left in
bad, but
Goku's
pretty good for the
dust
time.
again. Buckle up, buddy, 'cause
And,
you're in for a real challenge. Fine, but don't.
You know, he has some cool moves too, like how he can like summon that little ball of energy.
Of course I do. You're the guy who fought Goku
Yeah, the
in
spirit
World
ball, there it is.
Tournament. I was
Which
there
I think is
too.
another like cute thing that the series does, because he uses that to be good at baseball.
Don't remember you. You think you're good enough to talk like that? What?
Yeah, sorry, Yamcha, but you're about to get the surge mode.
Wait, I think I do remember you. You're the loser that couldn't beat Kami disguised as a human.
Wow, the disrespect.
Come on, don't go saying that.
Yep, there you go. Flying through the ground. Funny enough, I think attacks like this would probably kill characters around this time. Like I don't think they would do very well. Because right now, like, you know, regular injuries are still kind of dangerous to our characters. There you go.
Our difference in power should be obvious now.
But yeah, I do like Yamcha. So far, I haven't met a character I don't like whatsoever. I think there's a few moments I don't like.
I should be better than this.
But no, I can think of one character that I don't like, and we'll talk about him when we get to him.
Did you just think I was sitting around doing nothing while you were training?
Like who I just straight up don't like whatsoever. But we'll talk about him when we get to him, because he's not for quite a while.
Man, maybe you're right.
Huh. Don't feel too bad. You're still alive, aren't you? That's something. But you're gonna need a different approach to your training.
Come on. Don't count me out just yet. I've got what it takes.
Okay. Yeah, the final battle is
I better see how the little
approaching.
runt's doing. Hope he's toughened up since the last time I saw him.
Yep. Unlocking a bunch of medals and stuff. Like I said, I probably won't do anything with the community medals, and if I do, I'll do it off camera, so you guys don't have to suffer through that. Me trying to make a decent community board. Because I know I suffer doing it. I made a good community board once, and that's for my actual save, where everyone's level 250, and everyone's like, you know, max level, and everybody's got, like, you know, all their perfect moves set up, everyone's got everything. Like, basically in that file, I have literally everything done. It's probably as close as I can get to a true 100% save file, as far as character progression goes, because every character's skill tree is maxed out. I have max orbs for everything. Every character's level 250. Every character, even like support characters who you don't really play as or use.
Meanwhile, in order
speaking of characters you don't play as or use, for it being called Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, you really don't play as Goku a lot, which I think is funny.
After what seemed like forever, he finally reached
good old
his
Snake Way.
destination.
I want to talk about Snake Way for a second. I absolutely love Snake Way. For me, it's like one of the coolest things in the series. When I think of Dragon Ball, I don't know why, the first thing that comes to my mind is Snake Way. And it's a good sense of how character progression worked as well.
Wait a second.
Because
Hey, that's the tail.
oh look, see, he's at the end. Because the first time Goku ran Snake Way, it took him 8 months. Took him like 8 months to run it. And on the way back, he does it in like it's more than 3 hours though. I know it's more than 3 hours. I'll give an estimate and say it took him 5 hours to run Snake Way. That's what I'll say. And for him to get that big of an increase in power is pretty crazy.
No mistake about it. There's even a house.
Good old King Kai's planet.
So if this is King Kai's place, where is he?
There he is.
Who are you?
Hey, know what you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef.
This dude.
Huh? No, maybe you were too starstruck and didn't hear me. Man, you're hopeless. Alright, let's see if this one tickles your funny bone. Hello? I've got a joke to tell. Huh? No one's there. Guess I'd better tell the phone. Nailed it.
Goku's like, what the heck?
Huh? What's going on?
He's as confused as I was the first time I saw King Kai.
Why are you even here?
Well, I was hoping you could train me.
Train you? Get out of here. I can't train someone who doesn't have a sense of humor.
Oh, I remember this part now. You have to make him laugh.
Well, I guess I could, if you pass my little test. If you can make a master comedian like me laugh, then I'll train
You know, I always wonder, like, what joke I would tell King Kai to try and get me training. Dang, what was the joke he used in the show? Oh, this was the joke that he used. He says, have a nice trip, see you next fall.
Have a nice trip, see you next fall.
That's a classic one. It's funny because back then, this was like 20 years ago. Like jokes like this were probably gut busters. Like have a nice trip, see you next fall. Back then, you would probably be on the floor crying, laughing, or maybe not. But you know that comedy was different back then, and I think that would be super funny back then. Even now, it's still a little funny. So I feel like something like that would still stay to be funny. But even today, it would be hilarious back then.
Nah, I'm done with jokes. I came here to train.
Yeah. Teach me my favorite technique, because it's not a transformation, it is a technique. Even though the game lists it as a transformation, it is not transformation. The Kaioken technique, because it is not a transformation. And boy, howdy, is it awesome. Kaioken's awesome.
Who is this guy?
And then he also learns the Spirit Bomb off camera.
I will train you.
I always was curious exactly what the training was to learn Kaioken. I think it has something to do with having a calm mind and body.
And maybe even my greatest technique.
But yeah, I wonder what exactly was the training. I feel like it has something to do with the gravity of the King Kai's planet, because you know the place has heavy gravity. Like Goku, when he first came to the planet, he like fell onto the floor and like sank into the ground. That's how hard the gravity was. And I think it's straight up said that the gravity is like 10 times that of Earth. So like, for example, say you weigh 130 pounds. On Kikai's planet, you would weigh 1,300 pounds. Like, you'd be super heavy. Which would be interesting, to say the least, trying to hold yourself up like that. Speaking of characters who've been holding themselves up, looks like Gohan's been doing good.
Mean Green Teaching Machine.
Mean Green Teaching Machine. Picking up with good old Gohan. Hopefully we'll have a chance to set his moves real quick before we get actual fighting.
Dinosaurs in this area. He can be pretty dangerous, so I need to be careful.
Okay, nice. Hello? Oh. Doesn't want to show me a tutorial. Party. Palette. Senko. Body impact. No, we're gonna put Meteor Sledge there. Whoops. We'll just have nothing there for now. Okay. I wish that was Gohan's move instead of him doing like the I should have stayed on that rock to fight this guy, but it's whatever. Hopefully I can kill him before he starts charging at me. Oh boy. Oh boy. Got him. Okay. Easy. Man, I got some hops on me.
Yay!
Well, time to get bullied some.
Whiny kid who couldn't get his own apples is long gone.
That's funny. I swear, he said like
the name's Piccolo.
He fights with Piccolo. And one of the funniest things is Piccolo like fights with Gohan, and he's like, Piccolo's like, I'm not gonna use my hands or something like that. Like I'm just gonna dodge. and I want you to try and hit me as hard as you can, and I'm just gonna dodge you. And he didn't hit him, but like when he got close to hitting him, he shocked him with like eye laser things, which I thought was super funny the first time I saw it. And Gohan got all like whiny, you know, was like, you know, you said you weren't gonna attack back, and then he's like, I didn't say I wasn't gonna not attack back, which I think is hilarious. Okay. Basically, Gohan learned a bunch of techniques, learned how to fly, learned how to,
There you go. You can finally start controlling some of your energy. You won't be so happy for long. I'm going to teach you true combat. Now get ready to spar.
Poor Gohan.
Come talk to me once you're ready. Don't even think about trying to run away. You got that?
You know, it'd be funny if that, if you flew too far, Piccolo would like, almost like teleport to you or instant transmission. He'd be like, I told you not to run away, and the fight starts right away. That'd be super funny. Oh, I wouldn't be scared, Gohan. I'm controlling you. You're about to like freaking doink on him.
Didn't run home crying, huh? Well, let's get right to it. Prepare yourself.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't look. Feel. Think about what you need to do. Then do it.
I am. It's just...
This'll end it.
Holy crap. Oh, you better stop doing that.
Have to get stronger. We've only got 6 months left.
I'm aching all over.
Dang.
I can barely move.
Man, say nothing, but Piccolo's character and gameplay when you fight him is pretty true to the show. He does use a lot of key blasts and stuff.
That's enough.
There you go.
Call it a day for now.
You can call it a day for now after getting smashed into the ground. Sure thing. For dinner. But hopefully we'll wrap up before then. Probably how long have we been streaming? About 2 hours. That's about what I expect. I expect it to be around 3 hours
6
long.
months ago.
Hey, I was wondering. You fought my dad a long time ago, right?
I did, and I've still got a score to settle with him. Once the Saiyans are gone, your dad's next.
Bold of him to bring that up. I would not be bringing that up.
My dad told me something. He said, you're not like the old Piccolo. He said, you don't seem like such a bad guy. I think my dad's right. Even though my mom and grandpa are still scared of you.
Character growth.
Just shut your mouth and try to get some sleep. I'm gonna put you through hell tomorrow.
Okay.
One thing that I do remember about the show is, boy howdy, does Gohan have a huge fat eye. Because like it's swelled over his eye and you can't see it anymore. Man, did Piccolo beat him up good. Good old training on King Kai's planet. I'm assuming this is Spirit Bomb training. That's about it. Except he stands up a little bit straighter when he does it in game. Nice.
Wow! I can't believe it! Well done, Goku!
Thanks, it wasn't easy.
It's like I keep saying. The Spirit Bomb is formed by gathering energy from everything around you and concentrating it into a ball. It's incredibly powerful. Screw it up, and you'll blow the very planet you're trying to protect to pieces.
Crazy.
That's why you should only use it as a last resort, and only once for that matter. Just as I thought, he very well might be able to go through the entire training regimen.
Dang, it's 5 o'clock. Holy crap. I swear, we might. I feel like my timer's wrong. Because I feel like we've been playing for not that long. At least compared to what time it is.
This isn't break time. Remember this. You eat, sleep, fight. That's your life now. Don't you dare forget it.
But what if I just...
That's enough! Unless you want to die, you have to get stronger. Stronger than me, and stronger than the Saiyans.
I know, it's just...
Less complaining, more fighting!
Yeah, see, that's like one of the first big examples of Gohan being forced to fight, when he clearly really would prefer he doesn't.
We'll eat for now, but then it's back to business.
You know, I'm surprised Gohan wasn't even stronger, because I don't know if it existed yet, but Zenkais for characters were a huge factor, at least pre like TOP and stuff. Because like I feel like after the TOP, things like Zenkais are kind of going to be a thing of the past, and characters will have to actually just grow stronger rather than like getting beat up all the time. But like you know, like good examples, like Goku almost dies like 3 times in the TOP, and every time he gets stronger as a result of his near-death experience.
Alright, I think I'll go looking for something to eat. Mr. Piccolo's way stronger than me. If I keep up his training, there's not gonna be much left of me.
Going back to Goku's house.
I wonder how Mom's doing.
Going back home. Man, could you imagine like getting beat up for 6 months and then finally going home? At least for a little bit. Good old level 5 Gohan. With his dad Saiyan. Man, he really does come full circle, doesn't he? It's his first fighting outfit, and now it's his last, sorta. Hey, look, Puar.
Hey,
to the right. Yep, there he is. I was wondering if he would say anything.
Do you?
I know. You're Goku's kid, right?
Yeah. I'm Gohan. Are you a friend of my dad?
You bet. We've been on all sorts of adventures together.
Whoa.
I'm Puar. You may have heard about me from Goku.
No, not a word.
Well, that's Goku for
Wow.
you.
Roasted.
But you must have heard about Yamcha, right?
Nope. Nothing
Of course you have. Wonderful.
So, what brings you here?
That's right. I'm preparing a meal for Yamcha. And this place has the best ingredients around. So I'd better get back to work. I have a few more items to pick up.
Sure. All this talk of food is making me hungry. I should get Mom to fix me something. A pork bun would sure hit the spot.
No!
Stop right there!
I have to bounce on these guys. Yep, villainous enemies.
Don't think so!
Funny enough, these villainous enemies are like super duper. They're like nothing compared to the ones that you fight. I think the strongest reoccurring one that you can fight is Fuse Trunks and Fuse Vegeta at the same time. And they're both level, I think 100. I think they're both level 100. Is the highest they scale. Hello? The game didn't soft lock now, did it? Okay. It was just loading.
I can't believe someone that bad actually exists.
You have no idea.
I might run into them again. And when I do, I'll be ready for them.
Yeah, but you'll be a full-grown adult by then.
I can't thank you enough. And you know, you really are crazy strong, Gohan.
Huh? You think so?
What? You don't think so? You remind me of Goku when he won the world tournament.
I'm like, Dad? Am I really that strong?
Sure you are. And
You know, it does beg the question is if this version of Gohan could beat Goku from that time. I'd say the answer is no, just because Goku was a better martial artist at the time.
Totally useless.
But I'm not so sure. Gohan's pretty strong at this point. I think he has a power level of like
Hard at work training. The least I can
800.
do is fix him a hot meal.
I'm probably like overestimating how strong he was, because I think Piccolo was like 1700.
Plus, Yamcha is always
So
telling me.
I'd say he's about like, let's lowball him and say he's like 400. Let's say he's like 400, which I think that's how strong King Piccolo was about 400, or Demon King Piccolo, that is.
Get back and start preparing. Thanks for the help, Gohan. See you around.
Piccolo's one tough teacher. But I am getting stronger. Maybe I can keep at this a little longer.
Yep.
I'm gonna be strong, like Dad and Mr. Piccolo, so I can protect you.
I don't know why, but for like
else.
2 seconds I thought the subtitle said Mr. Popo. And that one really got me. I was about to seriously start busting guts on that one.
If it weren't for Mr. Piccolo, I wouldn't be as strong as I am now. And if I keep up my training, maybe I'll get even stronger. All right, better keep at it.
I think that we are about to get into it. Like crazy. Because we'll be getting to it proper soon. Man, you know what I really want to talk about, since new characters aren't coming up yet? The theme song. The Chala theme song. Man, is it good. Really good theme song. For me, like that and Dragon Soul, totally my childhood. Okay, we're actually going to skip through this dialogue because I remember what this is. Ooh, excuse me. That's just dialogue about like, hey, you should, you know, shoot down this tower. Nothing too crazy. Shoot down a tower, collect a few resources out of it, fly away. Yep. I think what I'll end up doing is pulling an actual funny Dragon Ball Z moment, and you know, do the fighting with the Saiyans on a separate part. You know, do the whole next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Give me all you got.
What?
I want you to try and kill me. Come on! I thought you wanted to be strong like me and your old man.
I do.
Kick his ass, Gohan.
Is this it? Do you think this is enough to take on the Saiyans?
Here I come, Mr. Piccolo.
Get serious. Do you want to die?
Get serious? What do you mean? I took a whole health bar from you already. Yeah. This will teach you. Oh crap.
Your old man has a lot more in him than this.
I've still got more in me!
That's it! Don't forget that feeling!
Right!
Oh, you're in trouble now. Got him. I do like those flashy finishes like that.
Looks like you're finally starting to show some promise, kid. I mean, Gohan.
Thank you, Mr. Piccolo! Wow. My mom would freak out if she saw me like this.
Yeah, she would. She would lose her mind.
I guess you'll be needing a fresh set of clothes.
Wait, this is...
Back to his... Not back to his purple teeth. First time he got it. But boy howdy, is that purple D iconic
not at all.
to his
Thank
character.
you, Mr. Piccolo.
Yeah, bunch of story stuff, story rewards. Time passes, and the day the Saiyans arrive draws ever closer.
Well, not much longer now. The Saiyan should be arriving on Earth sometime tomorrow.
And this is where Pinkai freaks out.
What? What's wrong?
I totally forgot how long it's going to take you to travel back across this way. Quick, put your hand on my back and tell your friends to revive you with the Dragon Balls.
Yeah, sure thing.
Man, they really dropped the ball there.
Come forth, Shinron!
Dropped the Dragon Ball, that is. You can sub for that. It's fine. I understand. But, no, seriously. Like, that's a real, like, bro moment for them forgetting, like, Goku has to go back across this way. I feel like it's somewhat excusable in Goku's case, because I would assume that they're like, oh, I'll probably just pop back or something like that. Because to be fair, he's never died. So he doesn't really know how it works.
And so, the fated day had finally arrived.
The Saiyans drawing ever closer. Impending doom. And Goku just gets a mountain of experience. Uh-oh. Talk about seriously and utterly iconic. What a moment. These two touching down on Earth. Striking that pose. Boom. I drew that pose right there, actually. And what a pose. I drew that one. With them standing there looking around like that. Jesus, does that look good. Man, what a shot.
So this is Earth. Not a bad-looking planet.
Guess we should go pay our respects to the little twerps, huh?
Wow. I think someone did the math on that one too, and that one's like equivalent to a small atomic bomb.
First things first, we'll seek out the highest power level. When we do, we'll likely find Raditz' killer. Or perhaps Kakarot's son. Found you.
That was quick.
Nappa, time to have some fun.
Man, does Vegeta's and Nappa's design look great. Man, when they're actually, not that their design's bad now, but they're like designs that they are introduced with, man, are they good. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna pull a Dragon Ball Z and make you wait to see this.
Mr. Piccolo!
They're here, which means they'll be heading straight for us.
Hey, Piccolo, it's been a while.
You're one of the people I saw at Master Roshi's.
Yeah, I'm Krillin. Man, you
Yeah,
really
yeah,
have grown up,
like,
haven't you?
technically, like,
You look
first
just like
time they,
Goku when he was a
met up
kid.
each other
That's enough
and talk to each
chit-chat.
other.
They're here.
Uh-oh. There they are.
Well, well. Looks like you've been expecting us.
You got that right.
Huh? What's a Namekian doing here?
Namekian.
Oh,
Funny enough, I think
get
this
it.
is one of the things that got
It's
changed
been
in
said that
translation
Namekians
because
possess extraordinary
in
fighting
the original
skills, as
dub,
well as
they
magical
weren't referred to as
abilities.
Namekian. The word Namekian, I don't think
You
popped
must be
up.
the one who created those
What Nappa
Dragon
originally
Balls we've
said is
heard about.
what is a Namek doing here.
The Dragon Balls?
Like Namekian wasn't a word, really.
That's the whole reason we came to this puny
Like, you know,
planet. Now hand him
Piccolo
over.
says I'm Namek, not Namekian.
You may be a Namekian.
I think that was something
but
that was
there's still only
changed
one
in
of
later.
you. This is gonna be like swatting
Man, what
away
the heck? That's a
flies.
huge scratch.
Sorry to burst your bubble,
that
but
was
I
one of
didn't
the things
create the
that was
Dragon Balls
changed
or
in,
anything else. My specialty
future
is
translations of the
destruction.
show.
And if I'm a fly, then just try and swat me.
Very well. Let's see what the Namekian and his little friends are capable of.
Looks like you and me are thinking the same thing, Vegeta.
Cybermen.
These guys look pretty tough. Huh?
Krillin, they're like half your size and
Tien,
they're
and
about
Jiaozu's
half
with them.
strong. Actually, no, they're not. They're probably stronger than Krillin.
sorry we're late.
Or about on par.
Yamcha.
I keep forgetting exactly
You
how
mean the
powerful
person
Z fighters
Mom
are
was
around this
talking
time.
about?
Because for them having a power level around a
The one and
Cyberman
only. You
is
must
pretty
be
good
Goku's
actually.
kid.
Like pretty decent.
Well,
Dang, dude, look at
definitely
Tien, dude.
looks
He's
the part.
freaking built.
Yeah,
That dude goes to the gym too much. All he does is lift.
Nice to meet you. My name's Gohan.
Look at that. A few more pipsqueaks have come to play.
Relax, we'll make this quick. Gohan, this is it. Show them what you can do.
Let's.
Count me in too. I've done my fair share of training. Make them suffer, Cybermen.
Let's do it. Dang, shut up.
Go on, let me handle this.
Dang it. Hey, I'm not good at crowd fights, you could probably tell. Dang, where are you? Yamcha, help a brother out. I'm getting destroyed here. Like, all three Cybermen are like, adopt me. And meanwhile, this is saying, oh, let me handle it. You just stand back. Oh, crap. Okay, hopefully I can kill this one. Dang, dude, if they stop shooting me with T-Blast so much. Alright, Yamcha, you need to start pulling some weight, my dude. Yeah, at this rate, I'll never be able to transform. Or not transform into Surge mode. Oh, I just got it off. Alright, buddy. Dude, what?
Here's the finish.
I did it!
Yeah, Gohan, you did do it. You definitely did do all the work there. I'm not gonna lie. Yamcha was straight up watching. Now he's about to take a fat L,
something entertaining after all.
which sucks.
Well then, who's
And then
next?
people memed Yamcha for it, never letting it go.
Let me at him.
Which I really wish they would, because,
Come
like,
on, let's do this.
you know, if Goku died to Raditz, no one would have said
Green goons
anything.
better give him hell.
No, he did die to Raditz, you know. Like, oh, it's so annoying, because that Cyberman is about as strong as Raditz. Like, you could literally put
I guess
Raditz
those
there,
little
and it's
monsters
still
weren't as
be like,
tough
yeah,
as you thought
yeah, that
they
makes
were.
sense. Raditz
I'll finish
is
the rest of them off
about
by
as strong as a
myself.
Cyberman.
Look!
R.I.P. R.I.P. Straight up. Shout out to the real one,
What the? He blew himself
my
up.
boy Yamcha.
I believe it's time we
Sucks to see
end
him
this
die so
little
soon.
game.
I think it would have been interesting to see him
Finally! I was
fight with
getting tired
Nappa
of
and
waiting.
stuff, like with Tien and
Which one wants
Chaozu
to die
and
next?
Krillin and Piccolo. Because I feel like all of them probably would have been able to beat Nappa if they all would have gang up on Nappa at one time. Nappa's strong, sure, but I don't know. I feel like just a numbers game would eventually catch up to him. Oh, by the way, say hello to the most broken assist of the entire game. No matter what, no matter where the enemy is in the arena, doesn't matter if their back is turned to you, but if you activate Solar Flare, it's a free insta-stun, and no matter what happens, they always get stunned. It'll knock them out of special move, it can knock them out of surge mode. I'm 90% sure it can knock them out of surge mode.
Solar flare! No way! What? Is that all you guys got?
Is that all you guys got? Because you get smacked with like 50 rocks. Uh-oh.
Are you serious?
Oh, I thought he fucked on surge mode for a second. Apparently not.
This powerful?
Oh, I heard that one of the things that was also going to introduce in the DLC was co-op partners really getting somewhat of an upgrade, which means that, like, I'm assuming that means they'll be more useful in battle than like how they are now. Okay, he's definitely about to activate Surge. Nope. Okay, apparently not. Nope, got him. Stop it. No good attack. Oh, go away. That'll teach him.
Time to cause some real damage. You all better kiss your butts goodbye.
Oh boy.
What?
Oh. Man.
Say your prayer! Yeah. Chaozu!
Poor Tien, man. Just
What
gets
are you
totally
doing?
crapped on here.
Farewell, Tien! Please don't die!
That's sad.
No! Don't do it! Chaozu!
His best friend blowing himself up to save him. This was one of the things that scarred me as a child, by the way. Like, just to see someone blow themselves up, thinking like, oh, they're totally done for. They just sacrifice themselves, and sacrifice always leads to a W. And for him to just say, yeah, I barely even got scratched by that, like, for me, like, my heart sank as a kid when I saw that. And for, like, after seeing Yamcha die, and then seeing Chaozu die, and now for to see...
Tri-beam!
I wanted to let him say that, because the voice acting is really good there. Just him, try being as loud as he can. It was really cool. No, but, and then he dies too. Just to see 3 good guys, 3 heroes die like that.
Where are you going?
fighting one guy, and for that one dude to like barely even be faced by it, it's just like, holy crap. Like, my world got rocked as a kid by this part. I was so like shell-shocked from it for a while. Like, I swear I had a nightmare about it one time when I was little. I was like, man, to really see the heroes lose like that.
Just as I thought.
Helped me, like, made me realize, like, as a kid that, like, you know, sometimes
you truly
the heroes
believe
don't
that
win.
he can save you? After all, he can barely handle a weakling like Raditz.
Something to be sure, because when I was little, I didn't watch the entire Namek Saga.
Sure of it. He's gonna make you beg for mercy.
I didn't watch the entire.
He's gonna make you beg.
I wouldn't underestimate
Saiyan Saga. I only got about up to where I think Piccolo dies, and like the last thing I remember was him like telling Gohan to like run, and it's like after that I didn't watch it anymore. And for me, like in my dream as a kid, like Gohan died because Nappa like killed him there, and then like chased Krillin down and killed him too, and then they like blew up the planet or something. And that was like what I thought happened as a kid, and I was like, wow, like holy crap, freaking scary.
Screw it! I'm gonna have some fun.
Nappa. Yeah.
Didn't you just hear me?
Sorry, Vegeta. Guess I got a little carried away.
The big oaf is shaking in his boots. The smaller guy's the one we need to keep an eye on. I'm sure of it.
Come on, Goku! Quit making us wait and get over here already! Come on, show us just how much stronger you've become!
Dad?
Poor Gohan. Seeing all his friends die once again. Jesus Christ, look how tall Piccolo is. I swear the like guide says he's 7 feet tall. Could you imagine that? A 7-foot tall green man standing over you? That'd be scary.
These guys mean business.
Just towering over
wiping
everybody.
out the entire planet.
Piccolo would be getting all the girls though if he was 7 feet tall.
Piccolo, you should get out of here if things start to get hairy.
You can unsub now for that. You can unsub.
You die. Kami dies too, right? If that happens,
you know, if I was Piccolo, I would mention that to them. Like, yeah, if you kill me, then the Dragon Balls disappear. So I would like.
I don't need your sympathy.
Because I don't think they would risk that, destroying the Dragon Balls by accident.
Mr. Piccolo?
Because in the original show, when Nappa blows up that city, Vegeta gets really pissed for a second because he's like, "Oh, what if one of the Dragon Balls was there? Like, are you dumb?"
Don't have much time left.
Oh,
don't have much time left.
Continue waiting. Yep. Continue the story. I just realized I haven't saved a single time, so yeah, this could be like super dangerous because we could get locked into a situation where I don't have enough health to survive.
I guess Kakarot was
but you know, I'll just get good, I guess.
Finally, you twerps are in for a world of pain.
This is like, I guess, my favorite form for Nappa, which is just like him basically in his underwear.
Wow!
I don't know why, I think it just looks really cool.
Have this much energy.
Kakarot. Where?
Vegeta! Are these punks telling the truth?
Oh boy, here it is.
We'll find out soon enough whether this is actually Kakarot or power level 5,000.
No way! Your scouter must be busted or something!
Nappa, hurry up and kill the riffraff. They could be a real pain if they team up with Kakarot.
But what about the Dragon Balls?
Forget about them. I've got a better idea. That Namekian's home planet should have Dragon Balls even more powerful. We'll do far better heading there instead. Don't you understand? If Kakarot actually lives, then that legend has to be true.
Huh? Get out of here, Mr. Piccolo! I'll handle them until my dad gets here. If you die, we'll definitely lose Kami and the Dragon Balls.
A runt like you can't handle them all alone.
Handle me, huh? This kid over here is a real riot!
Oh boy.
Do what I can. Buy my dad some time.
Oh crap.
Be brave, then I will too!
Either way, you're all dead!
Look at that! The little pipsqueak's got some power!
My arm's all tingly now. You've got Saiyan blood in your
Yeah, I just want to let that some of the voice acting play because man, I'm glad they got the actual people who did the dubs and stuff to come in and voice the characters again. Because man, are some characters in this game a real treat to listen to. Like for me specifically, it's listening to Vegeta, Piccolo, and oh my god, what is his name? Frieza. Sorry, Frieza. Like for me, those are characters that I just when I hear them, oh yeah, look at this. Yep. Oh, hurry up. Oh, I just barely got him. That's some straight straps right there. Now we're gonna spam him with the Senkos. Because that's really the only move that we can do. That's any good. Too bad we're not TN, and that's not Cell. Just spam him with the Tri-Beam. Oh, crap, he's going right back in the surge mode. Wait! Oh, I can't do it again yet. Holy crap. Uh-oh. Oh, they knocked him out of surge mode. Oh crap. Oh, you jerk. Oh, joke's on him though. Ooh, that was close. He almost hit me with that. Too bad for him, though. I outstratted him. I told you, man. The, solar flare, probably one of the best techniques in this game. Just because, like, you can almost block anything with it. I'm gonna let this play out. Not talking to it. For me, that was like one of the things where I was like, holy crap, as a kid. For Piccolo to get blasted like that, point blank, and just take it, and just like still be standing somehow for a couple more seconds, but obviously like totally drooped because of how hard he got hit, was one of the like, wow, like real gut punchers for me. Few minutes. Man, I really wish you got to run Snake Way. Or I wish if that's my one thing, just like a super long highway that's Snake Way, and we could run along it or fly through it.
I made it. Goku, Kami,
quickly grab hold of me.
Thanks.
My question is, was that like some sort of instant transmission sort of technique? So I know it's a yard rat thing, but like how did he get Goku back to the planet so quickly? Maybe it's like just the lookout, like you can teleport to the lookout or something.
Well, I'm off. I'm fully trained and ready to go.
We're counting on you.
Yeah, everyone's counting on him. Mr. Popo. Creepy ass dude. Even before Team 4-Star. Was always creepy to me. Just always was. Okay, now things are about to get crazy. This is where the fight's really going to start to ramp up, and where I can start talking about some of the things that I've been wanting to talk about for the past, how long have we been going? 2 hours that I've been wanting to talk about for the past 2 hours, but I was saving it for when we actually got to the moment. I'm trying to talk about things as they happen. Flying Nimbus. Man, is that one of my favorite lines. Just him screaming Flying Nimbus, and it just coming up out of nowhere.
Goku versus Vegeta.
Let me do something real quick.
I'm sensing some crazy energy over there.
Whoops. What did I just do? Oh. That's better. Save, right? No. Save changes. Confirm. Yes. Jesus. How hard is that? Make the music a little bit louder. I originally turned it down. Oh look!
I'm picking up two massive sources of power. There's two even bigger ones, and one small one too. Those numbers don't add up. Wait.
He's talking about Krillin.
Did somebody die?
I'm joking. I think that is one of the funny things, because Team 4-Star makes jokes about Krillin being weaker than Gohan here, and I can't put my toe on it if he actually is or not. I don't think he is. I'm pretty sure Krillin would beat him just because he's more experienced as a fighter. But Gohan does have like random surges of power.
Protecting a little brat like you. It's laughable.
Dang.
I blame you and your dad. Your stupid softness.
Good what if. I wonder what would happen if Piccolo fused with Kami this early.
Gohan.
He probably would have whipped Vegeta's ass, thinking about it.
I
like no-dipped him. Because I think when he fused with Nail, he was stronger than second form Frieza. Yeah, he was stronger than second form Frieza. So like, oh yeah, I can beat Frieza now. I can beat Frieza. And he was totally confident in saying it. And he did, to be fair, force him to transform into his third form. And then he started getting, like, you know, beat up really bad, but we're not talking about that. But even if we are, you know, I'm assuming that's how strong the first fusion is, because he fuses again, and the second time that's when he fuses the Kami, he gets even stronger than that. And I think he gets hyped up to probably about, like, I'd say, like, on the low end, Super Saiyan 1. He really does become like a Super Namekian. Like, that is one thing that I wished we did see, because, like, in the TOP there were two Namekians, and they had basically fused with their entire race to make them, like, super strong, and they were, too. Like, they were super powerful. At least as far as being a Namekian goes. Which is saying a lot, because Namekians are pretty strong.
I can't wait to see the look on Kakarot's face when he sees his little twerp squashed like a bug.
He was really just about to stomp his head in. That's so brutal.
Huh?
But he didn't. And now, he is about to get these hands from Goku. And this game is rated T for teen, but Goku's hands are rated E for everybody. Because, you know, Nappa's definitely about to get this work.
Dad!
About to get serious.
Tenshinhan! Yamcha! Shiatsu! Kami! They're all gone!
What a moment.
I'm not gonna let you get away with this!
Wonder if I can make this canon and not get hit here. I'll try
You
my
got
best
something to
to try
say?
and not get hit whatsoever.
I'm gonna pound you into a pulp! There's no way a small fry like you stands a chance against the mighty Nappa!
Against the mighty Nappa. He says that, but by the time he finishes his voice line, he's already lost the whole part. Let's see it. Uh-oh.
Treat me like this!
Sweet.
It looks like you're finally getting better.
You better shut that mouth of yours before I do!
That's more like it. I'm expecting a good fight from you. That one was for Chaozu!
Uh-oh. Go, 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 go.
This is for Tien Han! This is for
Oh, you jerk.
rock, paper, scissors! For this! Why you?
That's
Don't you dare mock me!
It was almost canon. I got hit one time, but not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, let's get on to the main event,
Damn it.
I guess you'd
I
say.
ain't going down to a
Every
nobody
Dragon
like
Ball
you.
saga has it, the main event.
Nappa.
First one is
more than
Goku
enough.
versus
I'll
Vegeta.
take care of
Second
him.
one is Goku versus Frieza. The third one is Gohan versus Cell. And the one after
Since
that
it's a
would
direct
probably be
order, I'll let Vegeta
probably
handle you.
Vegito versus
But I'm not done
Super
playing
Buu.
just yet.
would be the main event.
Oh no, you don't, Kaioken!
Awesome. Uh-oh, wait for it. Iconic. Iconic shot. One of the best shots. Man, this like whole scene right here
I
is
don't think he
iconic.
can fight anymore.
With him just like no diffing.
Now take him with you and
Nappa
leave Earth
like
this
that.
instant!
Vegeta! Help me!
That's an iconic shot.
What are you doing? Vegeta!
There's another one coming up too.
I've got no use for a
Here it
Saiyan
is.
that
Wait for it.
can't
3,
move.
2, 1. Iconic shot. He didn't do the shot exactly that I was talking about, but he does it in Fighter Z where he like cocks his arms back and like shoots a beam straight up, like how Trunks did against First Form Cell.
Get back to Kame House now!
What?
Look, this guy seems a lot tougher than I thought he'd be.
Oh, okay, Dad. We'll go.
Goku, wait. Couldn't you just fight this guy somewhere else?
Why?
Look, I don't want anything to happen to these guys before we can bring them back.
Bring them back? But Piccolo and Kami, the both of them are dead. Which means that the Dragon Balls are gone too. I hate to say it, but we can't bring them back now.
Wait, Krillin? Are you...
Huh? What is it?
I'll explain later. Just you make sure that you send this guy packing, all right?
Send him packing? Huh. Yeah, that's the plan. Okay. I'll do what I can.
Sorry to do this again, Goku, but we're all counting on you. Don't you dare go dying on us, buddy!
You got it. Gohan, if I make it back, what do you say we go fishing again? Just you and me.
Okay.
Change of plans. We're moving.
Fine. Makes no difference to me.
I find it interesting that Vegeta would allow Goku to go and choose different battlegrounds. We're gonna go and change the slot that the attack is in. Yeah, it's on that slot, which is disgusting. Yeah, I like Kaioken on triangle. Now we're going to the iconic battle arena, which is just basically the Badlands, a bunch of plateaus and hills and stuff that we can break.
First, I'll take
Oh my gosh, what an area. So iconic. That's one of the things that I love about this game being open world, is you can fly around and see where things you know actually are. Son Goku of Earth versus Vegeta of the Saiyans.
Those with no potential like you are sent to inferior planets like this. Thrown away and forgotten like the garbage you are.
With enough hard work and training, even garbage can surpass the elite.
That's quite a sense of humor you've got. You're about to learn the hard way that effort alone isn't enough to reach my level.
Awesome.
Consider yourself lucky. Super elite like myself, wasting his time playing with a low-class scum like you.
Okay.
Got a gun! Believe it!
Awesome.
What's wrong, Kakarot? Surely that's not your best. You show more power than this when you made a fool of Nappa. Show me your true power.
Just remember, you asked for it.
Don't underestimate me. Damn you!
Don't underestimate me. Oh crap, that was close. What you gonna do? I'm ready for you. You got nothing for me. Oh crap. That's one of the attacks you have to seriously be careful about. Because that one can be a one-shot. Okay.
Say goodbye! Out of my face!
Come on. Go full power on him. What the heck? Oh, crap.
Believe it!
Oh, what the heck? Oh my gosh, that was close. I'm glad I got out of there really quick. If you didn't act on your instincts there, Kakarot, you'd be dead by now. That's funny. But boy, do I love this fight, because it really, shows how, like, both of them were raised. Shows, like, how each of them were bred. Vegeta, who was obviously raised as an elite, and Goku was raised as a lower class. Both of them sort of have their own ideologies about people's place in the world. Goku believes that, you know, basically anyone can surpass anyone with the right amount of training and hard work. Meanwhile, Vegeta thinks that even to some people, no matter how good you are, you just can't beat the elite. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? I'm literally so not doing anything. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. If I die right now, I'm gonna be so annoyed. You don't even understand. I've been doing so well the entire fight. And to get caught like that right at the end. So, or at least so close to the end. Yeah, I'm just gonna be playing it super safe right now.
That's it. You're finished, Kakarot!
Oh my god. Do it. Oh, thank god it paid off. Holy crap.
This guy's tougher than I thought.
For the love of God, please give me a level up. Oh, thank Christ. Okay. That was extremely close. But you know what? It's canon. It's canon. I also really like this fight because it's one of the only fights that correctly uses power levels. Because Vegeta has a power level of 20. 20k obviously. I'm just gonna use simplified numbers. Vegeta's is 20, Goku's is 8. And with the times 3, he's up to about 24 now. But the thing is, Vegeta's also been getting slightly stronger, forcing him to go even further and tap even farther into the Kaioken. Because right now they're about evenly matched. I think in this clash, Vegeta's just a little bit stronger than him still. I think Goku's power level is 18,000, and Vegeta's is still 20. But him doing a times 4, 8 times 3 is 24. He's got a power level that's 4,000 points higher. So that's why, one of the reasons why he won. But to be fair, doing that seriously took its toll. Because Vegeta, he survived. Man, you want to talk about durable? Vegeta is, oh my gosh, like they built him to last in the Saiyan arc because he takes so much punishment throughout it, and like just still keeps coming. For him to take as much damage as he did before he runs away, like boy howdy, does he seriously take a beating. Right here, I think, is what cost Vegeta to win. If he didn't go Great Ape, he probably would have won anyway, because they didn't show it here. But in the show, Yajirobe comes up and is like, "Wow, you beat him! Good job, Goku!" And he slaps him on the back, and it seriously hurts him. Oh, you know what I didn't get to set? I wasn't able to set the Spirit Bomb. Uh-oh. Holy crap.
It's my turn now! My turn now!
That'll teach you. Oh my god, look how much damage I'm doing. Funny how weak Great Apes are in this game, funny enough. That's Great Ape down.
Alright, now or never.
Yeah, and this is where Goku basically goes all or nothing and takes time to try and charge up a Spirit Bomb. Or I think in the Japanese translation it's called a Genki Dama. I'm not 100% sure though. It might be something else because I don't watch oh, look at that scowl. Nice. But I totally lost what I was thinking of. But yeah, basically here he's going for the Spirit Bomb, which is basically his all or nothing move.
Please, lend me some of your energy.
Man, you want to talk about like iconic? Goku doing like the Spirit Bomb pose where he's got his hands up in the air and he's like basically asking the universe for energy, or the planet for energy. Oh man, this is great right here as well. Man, does that look cool. What a shot.
I'm going to squeeze the life out of you!
I know you're tired, but we're headed for Kami House. Can you make it? Yeah! Hang on, Gohan!
What is that?
An artificial
I'm not sure,
moon.
but it's some really massive energy.
I'm heading back! It's my dad!
Yeah, he would totally
He's
be
in
dead
trouble.
if they didn't go back.
I can feel it!
Behind you!
Power struggle with the Prince of Saiyans.
Definitely. Oh, look, you can still see it in the air.
What on earth is that weird ball of light? What's going on? This weird, huge energy is getting even bigger!
I don't think it's my dad's power that's gone up, is it? It feels different.
It's gotta be that weird creep's power!
Krillin, what's that?
Get down, Gohan! Don't let him see us!
Hey,
Yajirobe?
did you forget what that furry freak is? He's a Saiyan! A Saiyan!
We know. But if we can cut his tail off, he'll revert back to normal. Gohan, Yajirobe, you guys get in front and distract him. I'll wait for an opening, and then I'll slice his tail off.
Okay.
What? Distract him? Are you out of your mind? Look, man, even if you cut him down to size, he's still gonna knock you guys silly.
He's got a point.
Seems I've got some unwelcome guests.
Man, say what you want about Vegeta.
Over here.
But in the Saiyan Saga, boy, was he smart. Like, to freakish degrees, like, the lengths to which he goes to dodge attacks and his amount of durability, like, Jesus, he top tier. Totally dodges it.
No way!
Nice try going for my tail, but I can see right through you.
You know, I'm surprised that Saiyans don't armor up their tail. Now I think about it. Like, why doesn't that Saiyan armor extend down over their tail? To cover it up somewhat, to stop it from, like, being attacked. Okay, now Vegeta's gonna come back. Boy, howdy is he pissed.
Insignificant trash! You're
Man, I think that was
all
one thing that was
dead.
cut,
Do you hear me?
was one of Vegeta's eyes, like, getting gouged out by a ki blast, and,
Show me what you
oh,
can
crap.
do. Come on!
oh, you can still see the spirit bomb in here, that's really cool.
Believe it!
Dang, I just realized how beat up Vegeta is.
Believe it!
There we go.
Damn you, you little runt! You're going to wish you'd never been born!
I'm gonna defeat you!
Krillin, come here.
Dang, hang on, I gotta go check something. Later, yeah, I'm doing something right now, but totally. Boy, how is that good?
I need your help.
Alright, let's get back into it.
Goku, are you alright? Now's our only chance. I'm gonna give you all the energy.
Man, I guess I'll just quote the meme here and say it's a bold strategy. Let's see if it pays off.
What? Krillin, grab my hand. Like this? Yeah, you got it.
I'm surprised he was, Krillin was even able to learn how to use it so quickly.
Concentrate the energy into a ball. Just trust me. Whoa! There it is. So this is the
Spirit Bomb.
That's a spirit bomb. You did it. Krillin, you gotta hit him with that. You have to. Okay, I'll do what I can. Leave it to me. Come on. I can't hit him if he keeps moving all over the place like that.
You don't use your eyes when throwing the spirit bomb. Seek out his evil energy with your mind and release the attack.
Who's there?
You know what I do wonder now? Because, like how, Yamcha can direct the energy ball with his fingers. I wonder if he could do that with his spirit bomb if he learned how to do it. It'd be kind of OP, actually.
That ball contains the hope of every person on the planet.
For him to, like, zip around a spirit bomb like that into an enemy?
Okay, seek out his evil energy. I can feel it. I can feel his evil energy.
Get it, Krillin?
There it is! Here goes nothing!
Rip.
Knock it back, Gohan! The ball won't hurt you if there's no evil in your heart!
Funny enough, that's a mistranslation there. In the original, he doesn't say that because people with, like, a pure heart can still be hurt by a spirit bomb, I think. But it was, later changed to this version of it where no one evil can be really hurt by a spirit bomb. It's funny because he survives that. But boy howdy is he, if you thought he was angered before, oh man.
Yeah. We did it!
Oof. For him to still be alive after all that. I don't know about you, but if I was Gohan, I probably would have crapped myself.
You had me thinking I might actually die.
For him to take that much abuse and still be able to stand. Jesus. Was he durable? This is where Vegeta messed up right here. Really. Because at this point he was probably still strong enough to beat everybody here. As damaged as he was, he probably could have still beaten Gohan and, Gohan and Krillin. But, since he left the moon there, and it didn't disappear or anything, he went Great Ape. and did it not end well. Which is funny because he gets his tail cut off almost instantly, but he lands on Vegeta, doing extraordinary damage to him in the process. Which is what finally forced Vegeta to say, maybe I should leave, maybe I should run away, and live to fight another day.
Yes.
Taking in the old adage of, sometimes cowards survive. Not to call him a coward, but... One thing that I think is funny is that, in the show, Gohan's totally just naked. He's butt naked, his butt's hanging out, which I think is a little funny.
How can I, the great Vegeta, be reduced to
There's the meme with Vegeta on the phone.
Where do you think you're going? This ends now! Don't, Krillin! Goku!
You know, funny enough,
sorry, but
thinking
just-
about it in the moment, I would have
Just
totally
let it
sided with
go.
Krillin and killed Vegeta there.
Wait, are you serious?
But in the long run, it would be a huge mistake. Because without Vegeta, a lot of things would happen that would make it worse for the Z fighters.
This guy killed our friends! He came here to massacre everyone on the planet! He's not just gonna pull a Piccolo and just change sides. We have to
Yeah, not for the next few years, in real time, but eventually he'll come around and not be such an evil bastard.
I know what I'm asking is selfish. Crazy even. But do me this favor. Let him live so I can fight him again someday. Okay, fine. I guess if anybody's got the right to ask for that, it's you. I mean, if it weren't for you, this whole planet would be toast. But if we're gonna do this, you gotta blow this guy away with everything you got when he comes back. You got it.
You're going to regret this. You won't have another miracle to save you next time. Enjoy this.
It's funny that he says that in
because
the
it's all
pod, like,
you
yeah,
have
guess what, dude, I'm gonna come back and kill every one of you. Like, Jesus. Yeah, Vegeta did seriously not play around. Especially around times like this, he would just straight up kill opponents.
There they are. Hey, over
And just be
here.
cool with it.
Whoa.
We'll be seeing that firsthand soon enough.
Are you alright?
With him just straight up murdering his opponents.
Yamcha, the others, they're all gone. We're the only ones left. Piccolo's gone too. That means Kami and the Dragon Balls. They're all gone.
So you mean Yamcha can't ever be...
This bot needs to calm down right now. I'm just throwing that out there.
Don't cry.
She really needs to be chilling.
Actually,
Like, she says that like she's not about to bounce on the voice cock, who just literally just killed everybody.
Back after all.
Give it time.
What?
She'll not care about Yamcha anymore.
And said something about him being a
She belongs
Namekian.
to the streets.
They said the Namekian home planet, planet Namek, should even have more powerful Dragon Balls. Then that means if we head over to that Namek place or whatever, we might be able to get our hands on some Dragon Balls.
That's pretty sound logic. At least as good a logic as any, I guess. But, that was the Saiyan Saga in its entirety.
You know, in the fight with Vegeta.
I'll let this play out, and I guess I'll see you in the next saga of Dragon Ball Z. Everybody have a great day. This is The Crocodile King signing off.
There are Dragon Balls on planet Namek? Kami's homeworld? How are the guys gonna get there? Stay tuned for the next episode of Dragon Ball Z! The legendary Super Saiyan versus the evil Emperor Frieza! Don't miss it!